Silencio.
One.
Get it out now, bitch.
What the fuck is up?
What is up? I'm LordMikeBedlam.
And I'm ScowlingAl.
And we are the not saints, we are the Podunk punks. And we have cameras.
Oh my god.
And we're going to keep making that joke every time.
I think JR's got blurry. Did JR's get blurry?
A little bit blurry.
Ooh, sexy man. Ooh, sexy man.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Alright, let's fucking do this, guys. Alright, so we're gonna start off with Encyclopedia Radica.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. So, Jay, where's that
What?
book? Which one do you want to do? Big Book of Answers or the Handy Dandy Answer Book?
The handy dandy answer book.
Alright, now pick a random page.
Random page?
AJ read it.
And it better not be World War II related.
If it's World War II related, I'm going
We're
to
chopping
break
off a
that
pinky.
book.
Why?
Because we've done so many World War II related things.
Okay.
I think the best one we did...
Wow. What's it land on? Yeah. Okay, so now.
Half that fucking book is World War II.
Like, I think the last actual real good World War II thing we did was the Rape of Nanking.
Yeah, that was pretty tight.
Actually, that was World War One, wasn't it? I don't know. I didn't learn anything from it.
I don't think it's World War II related unless it,
Is World War II related?
Yeah. Obviously.
That sounds kind of gay.
You want me to choose another one? You want to do a mulligan?
What was the global financial crisis?
What
was Enron?
Keep going.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it again.
One more time.
Hold on, we gotta make it like the Pope signal. Hold on.
We do it about Mexico since, I'm Mexican.
He's dead.
There's a few selections on here.
That's actually a pretty good one. The Pope, he has risen. We have a new Pope. How was Cortez able to claim Mexico from the Spaniards?
Hey, okay.
There you go, bro.
Okay. Cortez was able to claim Mexico.
Hey, before you start, talking, why don't you hand me that alcohol?
God damn it.
Love you.
Getting all theatrical.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hold on. Take a swig first.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold this first.
You gotta take a swig first.
Man. Okay. That was my fault.
Oh, this show's off to a fucking awful start.
Yeah,
that was my fault, though. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That was my fault. All right. Awful. Yeah, I'm done.
Wait, AJ, hand me that later. Go ahead.
Okay.
No more.
All right. I think I got it all out. Hold on, one more. Sorry. Okay. I think we're good.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. I think we're good now, though. For real.
Burps. Do a fart.
Do a fart. You can't top that.
How was Cortez able to claim Mexico for the Spaniards? On behalf of the European power, Hernan Cortez, 1485, 1547.
Triggered. I'm offended by what you're trying to do here.
Yeah, say it in dumb fuck American.
Claimed Mexico after conquering its native peepholes. In 1519, Cortez landed on the eastern coast of Mexico and founded the city of Veracruz. From there, he marched inland, making an alliance with the Texiclan Indians, who fought wars against the powerful Aztecs in central Mexico. On November 8th that year, Cortez marched into Mexico City, then named Tenochtitlan, and took the Aztec leader Montezuma. So yeah, this is him going into fucking Tenochtitlan and just fucking shit up.
This is mine now.
Yeah, this is Cortez just walking in and being like, this is mine. Cortez then continued to Mexico's west coast.
That's not right on my people.
When he returned, I know, I'm sorry if this is triggering for you, JR.
This is very triggering. Very.
It's
I'm
not
triggered.
cool, man. Hold on.
Alright, sorry.
Hey, man, it's not cool, man.
He whose name we do not speak. Cortez.
Cortez.
I don't have a Mexican flag on me. Sorry, I'm not that kind of a Mexican.
When
Go down to the store and
when he
get
returned to
40 ohms.
when he returned to Mexico City in the central part of the country in 1520, he found the Aztecs in revolt against the Spaniards. So he came back and just found shit fucking up.
Nice.
Fierce fighting ensued, and by the end of June, Montezuma II was dead.
So you kind of like when Columbus left his settlement and then came back, and everybody was just fighting.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, in short, don't leave your settlement.
Yeah.
Manage that shit.
If you're making money off that settlement,
Don't make the same mistake, my people, man.
Fierce fighting ensued. By the end of June, Montezuma II was dead. This period of warfare is still remembered today by Mexicans as La Noche Triste, the sorrowful night. It was not until the following year, in August 1521, that Cortez, after a 4-month battle, claimed Mexico City, and the land came under control of the Spanish. So 1521, Cortez, 4-month battle, Mexico City, fuck them up.
well, I didn't really.
Well,
learn
they
much.
done goofed.
Yeah, let me do a short one from the Book of Answers real quick, see if we can't come up with something small.
So Jay,
What?
how about that Overwatch, dude?
Dude.
If any of you guys have seen that video, we were butt fucking some fucks.
Yeah.
Guys,
We also got
It
raped
was
a couple of
fucking
times,
great.
too.
Yeah, I think we only played like 3 good matches out of that whole night.
If that.
But
Okay, so this book was published in... Keep this in mind. This book was published in... Fuck, 1990, okay?
okay,
So what are you trying to say about 1990, bitch?
What is the most violent film on record?
On record of 1990?
in
Yep.
record night.
Okay, so...
Okay, hold on. Let me take you guys. It's either gonna be in 1990, right?
Not in 1990, just on record up until 1990.
Up until, alright,
Up until 1990, okay.
I'm gonna go with, this is just violent, right?
Yeah.
Violent, yeah, not gory, but violent.
So,
Okay, violent.
I'm gonna say RoboCop.
That's a good guess.
RoboCop, Last House on the Left. I Spit on Your Grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close, maybe?
That was more of a thriller.
Friday the... Nah,
Oh, wait.
that's not really...
Did you get 5?
No. Friday the 13th.
Okay, one more.
And...
Literally any Friday the 13th. Or Nightmare on Elm Street.
I'm gonna say... 80s movies that are like
80s, 90s, like, there's a few good
120
ones.
Days of Sodom, too.
Okay, no. So, JR,
Really?
go.
House of a Thousand Corpses?
Nope.
No.
Really?
Up until 1990.
Wasn't...
House of a Thousand Corpses came out in, like, 91.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, alright, shit.
I think it was 91. I'll look that up.
I want to guess Lost Boys, because that was pretty violent in itself.
Keep going. Nope.
Violent movies, the Living Dead?
Nope.
Can I make one more guess? Can I take one of your guesses?
How many guesses did I make so far?
3.
3? Okay.
Can I take one?
No, you're not going to take one of my guesses, motherfucker. Shit.
Quick.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Scroll through that fucking
I'm trying
Netflix
to,
in your
man.
head.
Let me reference my hoodie.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre should have been on that list, too.
You throwing the towel? 3, 2, 1.
No. Yeah, I'm throwing in the towel.
A Clockwork Orange?
Yeah, Clockwork Orange.
No.
Fuck.
The 1984 film Red Dawn,
Red Dawn.
Oh!
directed by John Milius, takes top
about
honors.
that.
It contained 134 acts of violence per hour, or 2.23 per minute.
Oh,
It's like
really?
a 3-hour-long movie, too.
That is a long fucking
Dude.
Red Dawn.
Yeah,
We
I believe it.
should probably try to stream that one day.
We should stream Red Dawn.
I don't know, man. What year was that made?
I don't know. 1984.
We could probably do it on Vimeo.
1984.
As long as we're, like, talking and shit. Alright, so that was Encyclopedia Erotica. I did enjoy that last one, though.
Hell yeah.
That was cool.
So, let's get into some drug of the day. Mike, what you got for us?
Drug of the day. JR actually thought of this one. Cocaine. Or booger sugar. Or coke. Or snow. Or blow. Or
booger sugar.
height.
Who the hell got my lighter?
I put it here just so we knew where it was.
Good thinking.
Okay, so, cocaine.
Oh, other common names. Cocaine, coke, crack.
Snow.
Benzoyl methylecgonine.
Come on, college boy.
Benzoyl methylecgonine.
It's perfect when you tell him this. Now say it in dumb fuck American.
That's what I just did.
Did you?
Yes.
I didn't hear that.
I know.
I thought you were
because
actually
you weren't paying attention.
I thought you were.
Okay, sorry.
I thought you were actually trying to pronounce it.
Yeah, so did I. Say it again.
No, I'm just a dumb fuck American.
Okay, well, all right, we'll say it again.
Benzomethylecgonine.
Okay.
I mean, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's a central nervous system CNS stimulant substance of the benzoic acid ester class.
I don't even know what that is.
Notable effects include stimulation, appetite suppression, local anesthesia, and euphoria. Pull up that benzoic acid ester class real quick.
Can't.
So I can see.
It's in red.
Oh, okay.
So there's no page on it.
Cocaine is a tropane alkaloid extracted from the leaves of the coca plant. The name comes from coca and the alkaloid suffix forming cocaine. It is thought to be markedly more dangerous than other CNS stimulants, including the entire amphetamine drug class.
Jesus.
God damn, so it's more dangerous than meth?
Well...
That pissed... Oh my
really?
God.
I mean,
I
don't know. I mean, it says including the entire amphetamine drug class.
Okay.
So...
you just don't expect it, you know?
No.
Regular use has been linked to the development of permanent heart conditions, and at high doses can cause sudden cardiac arrest. I caught a glimpse of this, and this pisses me off. According to a 2007 United Nations report, cocaine is the second most widely used illicit substance in the world behind cannabis.
Damn.
Widely used, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine that's kind of believable.
I believe it.
I thought I read something else, but still.
Yeah,
I saw illicit substance, so I figured it was going to go into like.
No, I don't believe it like they meant it that way, but I do believe it is a second to marijuana. Because marijuana is like everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much now.
Yeah, everybody smokes weed nowadays.
Everybody. It's literally second to cigarettes.
In terms of user rate. Spain is the country with the highest rate of cocaine usage.
Damn, Spain.
3.0% of adults in previous years.
Damn, in the previous year.
Previous year, my bad.
Okay.
So other countries where the usage rate meets or exceeds 1.5% are U.S., England, and Wales.
Damn.
Canada, Italy. Bolivia, my bad, Chile, and Scotland.
So U.S. up there with that 2.8.
Yeah, man.
Right there behind Spain.
Look at fucking Scotland down there fucking, like...
USA.
Dude, look at fucking Scotland down there eating at 1.5%. Only half?
Fuck you guys.
Damn.
Fuck you guys,
Get better
man.
shit.
Can't even get a full, like, 2. Jesus.
Man up.
We're at 2.8. We're almost 3%. Alright, so we're going to skip all the chemistry shit.
Yeah.
Because that's boring.
Because fuck it. Why?
We're going to look at the dosage, and we're going to look at the effects of it.
Cool.
So, your dosage. What the fuck is bioavailability mean?
Bioavailability means how, like, I assume it means, like, how often you can find it in nature? I don't know, but it says like 60 to 80%. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Whatever. So the threshold is 5 to 10 milligrams.
Threshold meaning?
Threshold is like where you start to feel it.
Okay.
It's like
the base effect.
Yeah, the basic effect. You're starting to
Gotcha.
come up. The light, which is a light high, is 10 to 30 milligrams. The common dosage that people take is 30 to 60. A strong usage is 60 to 90, and the heaviest is 90 up.
Like Scarface.
Yeah, like Scarface level. The total amount of time you're going to be fucked up is 10 to 90 minutes, depending on the usage, I'm assuming.
Okay.
And the onset, which is when you start to feel it, is 15 seconds to 45 seconds.
That's pretty quick.
You feel it
pretty quick.
Yeah, man.
You're like ready.
Sucking that shit into your head.
Dude.
All right, so let's take a look at
I'm
the effects.
for that.
Well, let's see if you're for it when we see the physical and, like, mental effects of it. Go ahead.
Oh, I know the physical and mental effect. No, sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, babe, I know you fucking.
I've heard a lot of shit. No, sorry.
Stimulation. Cocaine is reported to be extremely energetic and stimulating in a fashion that is comparatively weaker than methamphetamine, but stronger than that of amphetamine, modafinil, caffeine, and methylphenidate.
I imagine it was fucking stronger than caffeine.
Weaker than methamphetamine, but stronger than that of regular amphetamine. So it's in between.
Right.
The particular style of stimulation which cocaine presents can be described as encouraged at low, moderate dosages, but forced at higher dosages. This means that at certain dosages it becomes difficult or impossible to keep still as jaw-clenching, voluntary body shaking, and vibrations become present, resulting in extreme...
Become president.
Goddamn cokeheads.
I see where your fucking mind's at.
Yeah.
They turn orange and become president.
Bunch of aristocrats snorting coke.
Everybody wants to be a cat. All right.
The general lack of fine. This effect was replaced with mild fatigue and a general exhaustion during the onset of the experience.
Abnormal heartbeat, which is probably
exactly what the fuck it sounds like.
Exactly.
Physical euphoria, exactly what the fuck it sounds like. Yeah. Increased heart rate,
bro.
increased blood pressure.
I'm all about that euphoria.
Appetite suppression.
So if you're going
on
a diet,
yeah. So do coke if you're going on a diet. Bodily,
but then smoke weed to get your appetite back.
Yeah,
that's a good call.
Yeah,
but then you're not. Then what's the point? You're supposed to be dieting.
But you will still have that energy, bro, and you'll be able to move shit and then be able to eat at the same time
and eat more.
Bulk up, weed and coke.
Lord. Okay.
That weed and coke bulk up plan.
AJ, try and say this.
Bronchodilation.
Does that say coke bugs?
What is it can sometimes be very apparent and can result in inability and shallow.
To swallow.
Inability to swallow. What is that? I don't even know that.
Broncho. So broncho has to do with breathing.
Bronchia tube.
And
dilation.
Dilation meaning it won't let you close the shit.
Yeah, I didn't even think of it. Dehydration, frequent urination, increased bodily temperature. So take it when you're cold.
Take it when you're cold.
Take coke too. Are you freezing? Now. Take some coke.
Yeah. You can also drink alcohol.
Pain relief, pupil dilation, mouth numbing, tactile hallucinations.
So you just feel them spiders.
Oh,
that's where it says coke bugs, though.
Coke bugs.
Coke bees in my teeth.
Bugs all over me.
Bees
grinding,
in my teeth.
Teeth grinding. Temporary
bees in my grinding teeth.
Temporary erectile disorder. So hold on.
Bees in my grinding teeth with a limp dick.
All these fucking movies I've seen where, like, dudes are fucking chicks snorting coke off their asses and shit.
He just got ED.
Is bullshit. He got ED.
I mean, they could be fucking him with a softie, just a little chub.
So wait a minute, and it's also dangerous to, like, combine with nicotine, I'm reading here, too.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck, a lot of cokeheads are smokers, though.
Yeah, well, that's vasoconstrictors, yeah, so it's vasoconstriction. So when you do that on top of smoke, you're, like, just constricting the fuck out of your blood vessels.
I believe it.
Dude, that's like crazy, though, because a lot of cokeheads do smoke, too, at the same time.
Exactly. Like that one chick from Pulp Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it's just like, that's fucking like, oh my god.
That's why she OD'd.
I had to give Uma Thurman and her ugly feet some,
love.
She danced like Uma Thurman.
This is the cognitive effects.
Analysis enhancement. So it turns into a little Adderall machine. Anxiety suppression, so you're just like, fuck everything, hell yeah.
Dosing. I need more.
Disinhibition, ego inflation, focus enhancement, increased libido. So you got a limp dick and can't fuck.
But you need to fuck. Oh my god, that's like having... It's like taking bull shark testosterone and not being able to kill somebody.
Pretty much.
Alright,
Increased music appreciation.
Really? Now I kind of want to do it.
Irritability. Memory suppression,
well, I get that with
rage,
suppression.
Dude. But you know what? I'm sorry. I get that with weed too, like the music appreciation.
Yeah, me too. But like, it's I don't know. It's probably a whole different feel. Like MDMA, I hear when you take MDMA and you listen to music, it's like being in a whole different world.
True.
But
like, dude, I zone out so much when I listen to music when I'm high. It's like
true. Thought organization, time compression, and wakefulness. So you're just fucking ready.
Right.
After effects. This is your come down.
No.
Anxiety, cognitive fatigue, compulsive redosing. So you just want it. I need more. Depression, irritability, movement suppression, respiratory depression, tactile hallucination, hallucinations, thought deceleration.
Damn, dude. Beautiful. Everything about that calm down fucking blows.
Seriously. Alright, so you wanted to talk about this.
Well, I wanted to ask you about it. Yeah. So, the new Pokemon series, you watched it. How was it?
I watched it too. It was
series?
fucking
it's not a
bad.
Well, it's not a series. It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's bad. It's bad. They basically took everything.
Yeah.
They basically took everything that you knew from the beginning of Pokemon and just tossed that shit out the fucking window.
Pretty much. It's like, alright, you know...
I didn't watch the
literally, it's like... It's almost exactly like they kind of did with the fucking Avatar, the last Airbender Avatar movie. They took too much information, jam-packed it into one, but then they also altered the storyline to make it to a different story that never really existed in the main storyline to begin with, only in really the game.
The movie.
But it really in the Game Boy game, but even then it still didn't relate to the game.
Not at all.
And it's like they did their own thing with it.
For the movie,
so, you know what
here's the thing where I'm also conflicted.
What?
It's good for what they did with it, but when you are so used to what the story is and what all the main story is and the main storyline, you go through that experience, you're a 90s kid, it fucking blows. Mm-hmm. But it's good for what they did with it.
Well, here's what I didn't like. See, okay, the thing was, I didn't watch the whole thing. I had to stop at some point because I was just
I did watch the whole thing.
I was just getting so pissed.
And it's...
Like, the problem I had was...
Bad. It's so bad.
They basically had the Pikachu thing.
Yeah,
that was fine. I was like, okay, that's cool. That was like from the original. But what pissed me off is the neglection of having Brock and Misty where they were supposed to be. Yeah. And by the time when that whole fucking Spearow shit ended, Brock and Misty wasn't there either way.
Yeah.
And he was already on the third badge, so he had to meet Brock and Misty.
That was another thing that triggered me really bad.
I was so pissed.
The whole third badge thing.
Yeah, because just like, you know, at some point they had to talk.
Yeah, but no. What really triggered me is who was the third badge? It wasn't it wasn't LT or was it Lieutenant Surge?
Wait, it was
the electric guy. It was the one with the riot shoe.
No.
He was the third badge.
No, I don't think so.
No, he wasn't the third badge.
Yes, he was the third badge.
I thought it went
It was Brock, Misty, and then him.
I thought it was...
And she was the...
right. No, he's right.
Okay.
He's right.
She wasn't until the fifth badge, I think. Or fifth or sixth badge.
Yeah, like they just
that triggered me too.
Dude. It's like,
I don't know why that triggered me the most, but that really triggered me. I'm like, third badge.
I stopped at the point, like, right in the beginning. It wasn't really right in the beginning. It was maybe like 20 minutes into the movie. I stopped because...
It's bad. I mean,
I stopped because I was sitting there watching the third badge thing happened. I was like, what the fuck? That's stupid.
Right.
And then he goes into the Pokemon Center. And then some dude's just like, I just got my ass beat by an Entei. I'm like, wait, aren't you in the Kanto League? the fuck is an Entei doing in the Kanto lead?
That's weird.
That's the thing.
Like,
that's exactly what I'm saying with the whole Avatar: The Last Airbender thing. They literally took too much information and combined it into one.
Yeah, and then there was the whole, like, right after that, he's just like, Entei beat my ass. He was out, the last time I battled him, he was outside in the woods.
Right.
And then, I'm sitting there like, why would you yell that out in the middle of a fucking Pokemon Center? All the fucking trainers run out to go catch this thing. Of course. And then you knew who the sidekick was going to be because they gave it that little, like, oh, who's this chick? She's doing something wacky.
Right.
And then they see Entei.
Yeah,
and then, Ash goes in to try and catch Entei. And then the chick from earlier comes in. That's just like, ooh, she's wacky, cool. She comes out with one of that fucking little penguin from the 3rd gen.
Right.
As a starter. I'm like, the fuck? What is that even doing in there? I can kind of understand Entei because he's a legendary Pokemon.
Too much information into one, dude.
And then, what had me, where I stopped it, and I shit you not, dude, that fucking kid who was just happened to be there. He became like the 3rd wheel. That kid that just had a fucking Lucario.
Yeah.
And then it was like, it's just, okay, cool. Well, he's going to be our 3rd member now. Where the fuck did you come from?
Yeah, dude, trust me.
I couldn't watch it.
I did watch it completely through. I put myself through it willingly. Just to see, like,
You're a better man than I am, dude. I
just want to see. I want to see.
Crushed.
I'm sorry.
I couldn't have my childhood crushed.
Yeah, I know. I just want to see how far they were willing to go with this.
And I bet they
and they did.
Rock and Misty at all?
No.
So
not once. Not even a cameo.
That's like a kick in the dick.
What pisses me off about that is one thing that was quintessential to Ash's character was, one, the way that, like, Misty's, the Caterpie and Pikachu and everything interacted, and the way Misty stealing Ash's bike and everything, that all kind of drew everybody together, and the way Brock taught fucking Ash everything about taking care of Pokemon was quintessential to his fucking character.
Here's the thing. What also pissed me off is they added Charmander, but he didn't add Squirtle or Bulbasaur.
Yeah, it was just...
Okay, but anyways... They did go out of their way to bring Caterpie into it. They even went out of their way to recreate the whole Bye Bye Butterfree episode.
And you know why? You know why they probably did that? Because that was one of their, along with that one and the Goodbye Pikachu one, where like Pikachu finds that little clan of Pikachus and shit.
Yeah.
And Ash was like, "Okay, you stay here. You're happy here."
Yeah.
It's because those were their 2 tearjerker episodes that couldn't fucking figure anything out.
But they did go out of their way to do that. And they did go out of their way to, oh my god, it's so bad. So they go to the scene where Charmander, of course, turns into Charmeleon. But right away, of course, Charmeleon is obedient to Ash. Whereas you recall, once Charmander evolved into Charmeleon is when Charizard started his whole disrespectful, started the whole being an asshole thing. You don't have enough
badges to train me.
Pretty much, yes. And so he evolved into Charizard, who still listened to Ash.
Back up a little bit.
And then,
back up a little bit, you're out of the camera.
Okay, so then, he also goes out he sees his original trainer again, and then of course saves him from some, like, attack later on in the movie.
That's stupid.
He was like, and he does it literally, and then the girl's sidekick was just like, see, even now he remembers that you were his original trainer, so he saved you. Like, they literally push it that far.
Why, dude? Like, see,
it was really bad.
You can't rewrite 20 years of shit like that. Mm-hmm. You can't shove 20 years of shit.
But see, here's the thing, though.
You know what they should have done? I'm sorry, dude. Let me finish.
I'm sorry. It's okay. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. You were talking.
What they should have done was come out with the I Choose You series movies, which I'm sure they're doing. And they should have taken all the episodes, like the first year worth of episode, and just compact that. Because that's when all the important stuff was in. And I don't understand how the fuck they still have Team Rocket in there.
Dude,
if they didn't have fucking Brock and Misty, why would they have Team Rocket? You know, they didn't even have, what was the other guy, the other girl, May. They didn't even have May in there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, May wasn't even in there.
What the fuck, dude?
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
So it's 2019, and there's generations of kids being raised with that.
2017, right?
Okay, 2017.
Yeah, somewhere
2018, whatever. There are generations of kids.
It was a big deal.
With them, growing up with that being their Pokemon movie.
So all the dudes.
That's what kind of upsets me.
All the dudes like us that had all the dudes like us that had their Game Boy Color and a fucking pack of fucking combos sitting next to you in a car.
Remember that little light USB thing that you could stick in?
Well, like, I'm talking about, like, real Gorilla, you know? Like, you have a little combo pack sitting next to you, and then you're sitting there trying to get the fucking street lamps glare and shit, just so you can level up your fucking Pikachu and shit on yellow. No, us like that, going in to see a movie like that just
it's
completely
horrible.
Wipes all of this shit that we knew for the last fucking 20 years about Pokemon. Yeah. Like, that's just ridiculous.
It's horrible.
It's so, and they just need money. Like, they want to appeal to the younger crowd.
They just want to ship something out and use the Pokemon label.
Yeah, it's just what it is, man. But, like, and I have to say, fuck Nintendo for even letting that happen.
Right.
Like, the dude who originally made the Pokemon fucking, like, storyline, if he's dead, would probably be rolling in his grave right now.
He probably is.
Anyway.
I want to throw out there, though, real quick, when I say it's good, when I said earlier that it was good, I meant, like, as in quality, graphics and cinematics things. Like, I'm not trying to say, like, it was a good storyline.
I like actually how corny.
Because if they literally would have did that and recreated the entire show with the same graphics they used for that movie, I mean, it would have been just phenomenal.
See, that's the cool thing, dude, is because the cinematics and the animation and the art is so beautiful. Like, the glares and everything, I will give it that. That is, oh my god, they did a phenomenal job.
I know you hate the movie, but if you watch the rest and see what they do with the colors and all that stuff, it's like, great. It's
dude,
fucking great.
The way that they made Pikachu, and like, you know how Pikachu is. He's just a yellow little shit with red cheeks. That's it. They made Pikachu's coat look shiny. Like, it looks like an actual, like, animal.
Okay.
An animated animal, but it looked like the detail in it, put into it, is ridiculous.
That's cool.
I can give it that. The animators did a great
I'm not trying to say it was good story
writers need to
the story
fuck off.
was horrible, but if they would have recreated the show series just like that with that animation, it would have been so fucking great.
I know, dude.
Dude, it would have been so fucking perfect.
I wish they would have just remade, like, they might as well have just remade the first Pokemon movie. The one with Mewtwo and shit.
Yeah.
They might as well have just done
I wish.
But you know what?
Or at least continue on from the story to add Ho-Oh in it.
Yeah, exactly. And then, they probably would have just scrapped Brock and Misty from that one too. So I don't.
They already did scrap. I mean, they already did scrap Brock and Misty. Like, Brock went to go do his own thing. Misty went to go do her own thing. And
I know that
they had new sidekicks and everything and all that. Like,
well, no, I understand that, but
that's why I said 2.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
Like, I'm saying, like, if they would have remade the first movie, they probably would have just scrapped Brock and Misty.
They probably would have, yeah.
So, like, I think all in all, out of a 5, story is definitely a fucking, like, I'm going to give it, with everything that I saw, like with the whole Pikachu thing, that whole thing was cool, but just scrapping a bunch of shit, just adding a bunch of more shit, I got to give it at least a 2. Like, overall, I'm going to give it like a 2 just because the art was really good.
Honestly, I would have went the same route. With a story-wise, 2 or 1, yes, I would have went the same route.
Damn.
Because it was that bad.
I mean, overall
score, he stopped watching the movie not even halfway through it, and
Usually I can sit through a shitty movie.
Yeah, if you
but that was just stomping on my fucking dick.
If you willingly keep going through this and you're a 90s kid, you are fucking strong. Like, it took everything I had to not turn off this movie, but I wanted to see how far they were willing to push it, and they really do push a lot of limits.
I mean, if you're if you're a 90s kid, you definitely want to stay away from it.
Yeah.
Because watch it because the cinematography is awesome, but, like...
Don't go in expecting
much. Don't expect much. Awesome, we're gonna see Misty and Brock and Gyarados and fucking Psyduck and shit again. Nah, they didn't do any of that, dude.
Well, they showed the Pokemon, but not the trainers.
Yeah, not the ones that we grew up to love. Anyway.
Yeah, anyways, I think we're digressing.
Yeah. We didn't digress. We were on topic. That was good.
Well,
good talk, my friend. That was awesome.
That was good.
Anyway, I wanted to ask you guys about Red Dead 2 next.
Oh.
Okay. What about it?
What is there not to talk about?
What is there not to talk about?
Holy shit.
Well, I literally am on a new story mode just to, do things a little different.
Real quick. I have a article for us to read, but first, can you guys just kind of explain the game, maybe mechanics-wise first, and then plot-wise second?
Can we do spoiler-free?
Yeah, it's spoiler-free.
Yeah.
We're going to do spoiler-free.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so basically it's
scroll down to the plot.
I know, just give me a second. It's not even on yet.
So, Rockstar Games.
Wait a minute. Damn, I haven't even pulled the bitch up. So, it's basically Grand Theft Auto in the Wild West.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's an open world game. Here, let me pull the actual, cover up just so we can talk about it for a second. It's an open world game. Fuck tons of shit to do in it. You can fish, you can hunt, you can fucking rope cattle, you can rope fucking horses, you can breed horses, you can race them, you can fucking clean guns. You clean your guns in this game.
You have to. Yes, that's your requirement.
It's a survival tactic.
Because it takes away a lot of your damage.
It's like a weird mixture between... It's not even weird. It's a really good mixture of an RPG, an adventure, a survival, and a fucking spaghetti western.
Nice.
They literally give you the option to do chores.
Real.
Yeah, if you actually if you're at your campsites or whatever and you see little black dots, those are chores you can do.
Yeah, okay. For your actual
around the gang and all that stuff.
Then
it's
you get
nuts.
You get Paragon points, so you get but there's a karma system kind of like in Fallout 3 and New Vegas and Skyrim and shit.
Basically, it'll determine your end.
Yeah, it'll determine your end, and it'll determine how people perceive you.
During the game.
If you go full good, you get discounts and all this side shit from other characters.
You basically get well known as a paragon of good, and so you get discounts and at local shops. And
as far as I understand, you can also get certain missions that aren't in a neutral or evil thing. Right. Just like how if you're evil, you can get other ones too.
Right.
So
I believe that I'm actually working on not being evil in my next character, or working on.
I turned you off.
Apparently not.
I fucking did.
Nice.
Keep talking.
So anyways, yeah. I'm working on trying to be evil in my next character, just to see what's the difference and if there is a significant difference. Because the last time I was a paragon of good, and you got a lot of stories out of that. You get a better ending. You get, I think you get a follow-up mission, which basically ends the entire epilogue missions and all that stuff.
Eddie,
nice.
I told him, I can't do anything tonight. I'm recording shit, so don't call me. So that's what he does. Fucking calls me.
Nice.
So yeah,
and you know what it was for? I'm sorry. You know what it was for?
What?
Milk.
Nice.
Motherfucker.
So can you get a milk?
I guess I'm going to have to now. You interrupted the fucking show for it.
Right.
I mean, I was
so important. Like,
I was just saying that it was, my side point of view of the story. Like I've already been at Paragon of Good and how I got the good ending, and then I got a follow up.
I did evil first, dude.
I did Micah. I was able to kill off Micah and all that stuff. So
the first thing I wanted to do was go full fucking outlaw. Outlaw.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it now too. Like I even go out of my way to, if I see a campsite going, I kill them whether they're good or not.
Right.
So go down to the plot. I kind of want to read the plot a little bit because it has the most complex fucking plot I have ever heard in my goddamn life.
It's not that complex.
It's pretty fucking complex.
Okay, well let me basically TLDR real quick before we start reading this.
Okay.
You're part of a caravan, a gang of people, and you just did a huge bank robbery.
Right.
And you're trying to find a place to lie low while you're also trying to do more bank robberies to get money to stop doing bank robberies.
Nice.
So that's where the whole meme, I got one more job, Arthur. Because Dutch is Dutch is the leader of the group. Arthur is your main character. He's like the
He literally has a plan.
Yeah, he has
Arthur.
a plan. I have a plan, Arthur.
I have a plan, Arthur.
That's where the meme comes from, because he always has a fucking plan.
He always has a plan. Or Tahiti.
But or Tahiti. So that's basically the gist of it. You're trying to get your gang out of the country.
And your boss is turning into a major dick.
And
basically,
yes. Your boss is basically losing his mind
during the process.
So, I heard at some point, and this is a major spoiler alert,
well, I've already been spoiling
it. Oh, wait, it was spoiler.
Yeah, we've been
going for?
Well, I mean, we already beat it.
I've been spoiling a couple things.
So,
alright, good.
So, major spoiler alert, if you don't want this, fucking fast forward.
Yeah, right.
There is a part where someone, you corner somebody and try to interrogate them, and they spit in your mouth and give you tuberculosis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's there's the funny thing about that. I actually just recently looked this stuff up. There's actually no way you can kill him to avoid that tuberculosis thing.
So it's like
because you actually have you actually interact with him twice.
Well, I mean, if you could, then there'd be no way to go into the epilogue. Exactly.
So. It's basically story bound. If you think that there's a way to get rid of that, there's not. There's a YouTube video that explains exactly just that.
I've noticed that Rockstar has a real weird fetish for killing off their main characters.
Yeah.
Because, in GTA 5, you had to choose between two of them, or just not to do it, and then that guy would get killed. Mm-hmm. So you lose a character either way.
Damn.
No, wrong. Because I didn't lose a character.
I didn't either. There's a fourth way to do it, but nobody really knew about that.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that about.
So, if you want to read the beginning of the synopsis, we can do this.
All right. So go down to the plot.
Is this the gameplay? Oh, I'm sorry.
Plot.
Synopsis.
Okay, setting plot. There we go. Down.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, so after a botched ferry heist in 1899 results in the deaths of several members, the Van der Linde gang flees Blackwater. So that's you, right?
Yeah. Dutch Van der Linde is your leader. He's the main antagonist of the game.
Okay. Forced to leave behind the substantial money stash, realizing the progress of civilization is ending the time of outlaws. The gang decides to gain enough money to escape the law and retire. So they're even conflicted with the fact that it's like the pirates and everything, realizing that the seas were no longer theirs and shit's fuck, we're part of a dying breed.
1899, it's like the samurai when the fucking when the Imperials got guns.
Right.
1899 was the start. Well, I'd say that in history, at our history, 1899, the 1890 period was, the decade of all of that going down the hill and everybody starting to become more industrialized. So people were
making that shift.
They were making that shift from outlaws to actual businessmen.
Right.
Which is awesome on their part, because they did a really good job at, like...
Portraying all that
and getting you, like, into it and immerse you inside of that setting and shit.
They rob a train owned by Leviticus Cornwall, who responds by hiring Pinkerton agents, led by Andrew Milton, to apprehend them. Mm-hmm. The gang perform numerous jobs and heists, as Dutch continuously promises the next heist will be their last.
I got a plan, Arthur.
Yeah, plan, Arthur.
That's what he means.
So, they fuck with this Cornwall's train. Mm-hmm. Why don't you guys explain that a little bit so I can fast forward here?
Basically,
And explain up to the point from the train to why they assault this camp, and Dutch becomes paranoid that a gang member is working as an informant, causing their failures. I guess he catches a spy at some point?
Okay, so basically what...
Okay.
Yeah.
So explain the train.
So basically, you rob this train to get the money, and the money, you didn't really... There's not a lot of it.
No, not really.
Yeah, it's successful.
It's successful, but
it's... Yeah, you don't really get too much out of it, but... Cornwall gets pissed and he starts sending bounty hunters and shit after you.
Okay, so that's where you start getting fucked.
Yeah, or
where the game kicks into drive, right?
What is that? Is it like chapter... That's like at the end of chapter 1 or 2.
Kinda, yeah. Because you kind of fuck with him towards the beginning. You fuck with him for a little while, but then he does come back because he gets pissed.
Yeah, he gets really mad.
He confronts you and then he... Basically, you just keep fucking with him, basically.
So then after that, they're basically like, okay, we didn't get enough money from the train, so we have to go rob this bank in a nearby town called Valentine.
Okay.
And they do it. They get the money and shit, but Cornwall hires this gang that's still in, like, Civil War, like, mind state.
Right.
He gets them to go after you, so now you gotta worry about them coming out. Like, there's a few times, dude, like, you remember the Lemoyne Raiders? They have a way of ambushing you that's super fucked up, because there are people that'll just stop you on the side of the road at gunpoint. There are people that'll just like bring you, hey, come here, man, I need to talk to you real quick. Help me out.
Right.
And they'll just hold you up.
But these motherfuckers come in with carriages full of dynamite.
Holy shit.
Throw it in the middle of the road, blow it the fuck up, and then just start shooting at you and your horse. They are the meanest motherfuckers, and like they're the hardest people to get away from in an ambush, because they'll just start lighting you the fuck up.
Yeah, you will, if you can get out of it, that you're good, because they really are the toughest ones. Like, whatever level you set your game at, they're like the highest point of that level.
Right, so then, do you want me to keep going? Or,
up to the point where you find that informant. There's like a spy.
Well, you're at this point, that's why I'm kind of like hesitant to do it. I don't want you to stop playing the game, because the game's fucking great.
Oh, no, I'm going to keep playing no matter what.
Okay, so they meet up, they relocate in, like, the Lemoyne area where the Raiders are from.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And, they meet with, these two families that are, like, fucking civil, like, they're just feuding for some reason. Nobody really remembers why. And,
they're just already.
It's basically like the Hatfield and McCoy bullshit. It's like they were doing it over land, but not really. Oh well, there is a Romeo and Juliet story there, because the son of the Greys want to marry the daughter. It's
basically people feuding, families feuding.
Yes.
And then there's a couple, and then they want to fuck.
Am I going too slow?
They want to butt fuck.
You're just repeating what I'm saying.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
Yep.
Alright.
Keep going.
Let's see. Where was I? Okay, so then they find out that, like, this guy, the Greys find out, and the Braithwaites find out that they are trying to, like, steal from both of them, basically. Do both of them and work for both of them.
Okay.
And they ambush them in another town that you're supposed to be, like, taking care of, but you're not. You're just stealing from it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the Braithwaites kidnap John Marston's son, who's one of the gang members. John Marston is the main character for Red Dead Redemption 1.
Okay.
So they kidnap John's son, and then they find out that they sold John's son to some crime lord dude. And then they go and they get him. They got him good, and then feed him to a gator. That shit was awesome.
Okay. But Dutch manipulates a local Native American tribe into conflict with the United States Army to draw attention away from the gang. Damn.
Where the fuck do you see this? I'm trying to...
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4th paragraph. After fending off a Pinkerton assault in the camp, look down. A Native American tribe into conflict with the United States Army to draw attention away from the gang. Several gang members become disenchanted and leave, while Dutch and Micah arrange one final heist of an Army payroll train. God damn.
Yeah, dude. So they're trying to get more fucking money. So,
we got a plan, Arthur.
So Dutch starts to talk to this Native American tribe. Mm-hmm. And use them against... Because the U.S. Army at this point is trying to get all of them away so they can take the land and shit. Mm-hmm. So Dutch starts hyping up this chief's son, because the son is all like, fuck the U.S. Army, they can't take our land, let's go fight them. Okay. But obviously they can't, because all they have is fucking bows and arrows and shit.
Right.
So...
Yeah, he basically...
He's hyping him the fuck up, trying to get this kid to just go and attack the army so that the Pinkertons and the army stay away from the gang.
Right.
So, once they leave... that's funny. Several gang members become disenchanted and leave.
Right.
I just love that they arrange one more final heist against the fucking army payroll train. So they get the train, there, they fucking do their shit, but they think John dies, so they just leave John there.
Because Dutch went to go after him to help him.
Yeah, so Dutch left to go see if he could help John, and then he comes back and he's just like, John's dead. And then John shows back up later.
Hey, you left me for dead. What the hell?
Okay, so that's. I guess we don't want to go all the way up to the end, just in case we don't want to ruin it all the way up for people.
I mean, I feel.
I think I already did, but anyway.
So do you want to go up to the end? Do you want to cover the entire game?
No, it's fine. It's basically like at some point you guys try to take a fucking boat. I forget where. But you take a boat, and then the boat gets in the middle of a fucking huge tropical storm, and
it casts you off into
another country that's like Cuba, basically.
What the fuck?
But this is at time when it was under dictator rule, basically, and all the fucking rebels and shit are fighting against the government. Right. So the government wants you because you're fucking wanted, and we can get a bunch of money for you. Mm-hmm. But the rebels are like, no, fuck the government. We're going to help you get back home.
Oh my!
So you have to help the rebels fuck the government up there.
Pretty much,
and get yourself back,
and then come back.
Oh my god!
So
yeah, it's pretty intense.
It's an intense fucking game. It's really not. It's not that complicated. It's
really not. It's pretty simple story. I mean, really. The thing is there is a lot of side quests you can do in the meantime. You can take your time with this game and experience it.
Okay, that's one thing that kind of scares me. It seems like a game that you just fucking sink life, like Skyrim just eats your life away.
It's built to be one of those games.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Good. Yeah, if it's worthy of
GTA,
that.
There's
but trust me, it's one of those. I'm sorry. It's one of those things where it's if you really concentrate on the story, you can finish the story quickly.
True.
But it's easier than I should say Assassin's Creed. I should say because Assassin's Creed kind of really takes you off that path really, really easily. It makes things a lot harder towards if you really want to follow the story.
That's true. So, since we're going over that, we're talking about
Red Dead,
Pinkertons and people being assholes.
Yes.
The Pinkerton, the real-life Pinkertons are suing Rockstar Games because of Red Dead Redemption.
Yep. AJ? But it's for a stupid-ass reason.
It's because they use their name, and he's like, you're making us out to be very violent people.
No. They specifically, I heard that they specifically said that they made them out to be like villains or some shit like that. I'm like, that's not they were in a sense because they
were
the game. Yeah, because they're the main people you're playing are outlaws in the first place.
Yeah, if that's the case, before we read this, if that's the case of them saying that,
I think I'm not 100%.
Yeah, I understand that, but if they did say that, it's like. You would be, like, if it was a cop and robber movie, like Bonnie and Clyde, then Bonnie and Clyde are the protagonists, the cops are the antagonists.
Right.
So, therefore, Pinkertons were doing that. They were going around...
They were just doing their job.
Yeah, they were going around piling up these fucking outlaws, trying to get them in jail and shit.
Yeah, trying to get them to surrender, basically.
That is the gang's antagonist. That's the outlaw's antagonist.
They're trying to get the gang to surrender. They're trying to get people to confess, and which they did, and so on and so forth.
So, is this one thing I don't understand? So, let me get something straight. Is the Pinkertons that this is referring to, that the Pinkertons that are suing, the company that is suing, are they tied to a company that this game is trying to actually reference, and they're making like a hyper...
Pinkertons are Pinkertons.
Hold on. So is this Pinkerton business, Pinkertons, that are suing, are they historically connected to something in the past, or is that video game fabricating a thing called the Pinkertons, and they're going, you're using our name, and our name is looking bad because of your video game?
No, it's technically both, but no, because... The Pinkertons back in the day,
those Pinkertons that are suing,
they are actually called Pinkertons.
They were actually Pinkertons.
But did they do anything like fucked up? Are they linked to all that kind of stuff?
No, they're cops. They're cops.
They're private investigators.
And in the game,
for the FBI.
In the game, they're cops too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's just that they seem like they're bad guys, but they kind of are in a sense that you're playing outlaws trying to run away from cops.
Yeah, they're only bad because
they're good. Cops. Yeah, they're
only bad because your character's bad.
Your character is bad.
Okay, so the Pinkertons have proven to be the foe in many cultural works throughout the decades. Deadwood, A People's History of the United States, BioShock Infinite, and so on.
See, that's a good example is Deadwood, because Deadwood is Deadwood's an HBO series about like gangs back in the Old West.
Okay.
And Pinkertons were in that trying to get gangs in the Old West. So in a way, guess what? That's an antagonist to our protagonist. Go ahead.
Exactly. Today it appears that his storied company is taking on Take-Two and Rockstar Games over inclusion of Pinkerton agents in Red Dead Redemption 2. Yep. Pinkerton Consulting and Investigations sent a cease and desist letter to Take-Two and have demanded royalties, claiming Rockstar was unauthorized to feature the Pinkerton brand in the game. So you know what? They're just mad that the game is like the #1 selling fucking video game in the nation, and that their video. Yeah, Take-Two is fired back, countering
using their names.
Take-Two is fired back, countering that the inclusion of the agency in the game falls under fair use,
which it does.
Yes.
So Rockstar cites Red Dead Redemption 2's historical setting, as well as the Pinkerton agencies being featured in the plethora of cultural works throughout the years as evidence, just like you fucking said. Pinkerton cannot use trademark law to own the past and prevent creators from including historical references to Pinkerton agents in depictions of American West.
That's the truth, because there were Pinkerton agents back then. Pinkertons are that fucking old.
Right.
And there's plenty of video games and movies that altered the past. So it's like, come on now.
Truth.
Take-Two asserts in its filing. You can read Take-Two's court document in full for yourself here. Yada, yada, yada. Our take. I tend to agree with Rockstar Games here. The Pinkertons have been a cultural icon throughout the ages.
Well, okay, we get it. Anyway, thank you, Javi minty.
So with that, go into the video games folder. I have a Red Dead Redemption 2 video to watch.
Why? It's like, I'm just playing.
You know, there's a bug. There's a bug in Red Dead Redemption 2 where, like, if you just, like, walk over this one patch of land, you just catch on fire.
Jesus Christ.
For, like, no reason. Which one was it, bro?
Well, I haven't hit that.
It's not in that folder. You have to go into the backup folder.
Okay.
Backup, go into video games. Yep.
So you enjoying the show? You like the delay? It's great. It's so fucking great.
Is it the glitch? We watched this. I don't think Jay's seen it, though.
What? Oh, dude, you should see some. Oh my god. Oh, that's a big glitch.
The fuck?
So far, it seemed okay.
Rolling, dude.
Oh my god, he's gaining speed.
What the fuck?
This is how the flux capacitor was made, dude. Doc Brown just rolled on the ground.
There's gold, Arthur, gold.
There's gold, Arthur. It's on the ground. Oh my god. What is up with that hat, dude?
I don't know, but it never flies off.
It's a helmet, bro.
You're a helmet, bro.
Alright, so...
What do we got next?
So, I want to check out Osama bin Laden's game list.
That's a good one.
What?
Osama bin Laden's game list.
Osama, did you know Osama bin Laden had a Stream account? Had a Steam account?
No.
Yeah, Osama bin Laden had a Steam account, bro.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
Right, let me find it real quick.
Oh, the medical Steam.
Vamp a little bit. Go. I gotta find it. Vamp.
Oh,
Talk.
shit. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Man.
shit. Man, this is stupid.
Oh, found it.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Okay, Osama the Gamer, a list of bin Laden's video games from his hard drive.
This is gonna be crazy. Okay, I want to see.
Dude, if he has Postal on there, I'm gonna laugh.
Oh my god.
Off.
What if he has
That
like?
would be
What
ridiculous.
if?
What if he has that plague?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That'd be pretty
What
funny.
if he had like? What if he had like fucking oh my god, I'm thinking of that fucking game from like 2007. Whatever, I don't care. Go ahead, AJ.
Osama bin Laden is perhaps known as the world's most infamous terrorist, but as it turns out, the man is quite a gamer like many of us. The Central Intelligence Unit recently released the contents of Al-Qaeda's leader of the Al-Qaeda's leader personal hard drive seized during the deadly 2011 raid at his hideout in Abbottabad.
Abbottabad.
As anticipated, around 470,000 files included reels of public speeches, jihadist propaganda, and previously unseen home footage of his mysterious son, Hamza bin Laden. Unbeknownst to me, oh my god, keep going. Okay, multiple reports.
Oh my god.
Here's some of the gaming titles found on his hard drive, and I already saw first one.
Yep.
Fucking Counter-Strike, dude.
That's crazy.
Really?
Fucking Counter-Strike.
Okay.
One would think that bin Laden wanted to be free from
Half-Life? Dude, no. He did Half-Life.
We're not even on that one yet.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Sorry.
Well, go ahead and go down to Half-Life now.
No, you can go ahead.
No, everyone's fucking played Counter-Strike. Keep going. Half-Life. Everyone's played Half-Life.
Various Nintendo emulator games.
Here we go. Even bin Laden
What?
couldn't...
No! I'm sorry, go ahead.
Even he couldn't resist Mario and Luigi and the rest of the crew. A bunch of bootleg copies, Partners in Time, Super Mario Brothers, Metroid Prime Hunters,
Oh my God.
and Yoshi's Island DS. He also had Zuma Deluxe, Sniper Elite,
His own-
Nazi Zombie Army 2,
No
You missed the
way.
important,
Animal Crossing.
You missed the important part of that. He had printed copies, so he bought those.
Yeah.
He bought
Final
those.
Fantasy VII, dude.
He has Final Fantasy VII.
Fucking Final Fantasy VII.
Dude.
Turns out then the then 54-year-old Saudi Arabian was found a fan of role-playing games, particularly
Devil May
Final
Cry?
Fantasy VII. With a lot of time on his hands, it's not hard to imagine Bin Laden immersed himself in Cloud Strife and the rest of the crew. He also reportedly obsessed the whole Devil May Cry series.
Crazy.
Dragon Ball Z titles.
What?
Erotic games.
Of course.
Sexy.
Here we go.
Animated movies like Ants, Cars, Chicken Little, Resident Evil, Final Fantasy VII. Dude, see, he even liked I knew he liked Final Fantasy. He even watched the fucking movie.
I like that movie.
Holy shit.
That movie was pretty great.
That's crazy, dude.
Man, what a tasteful guy.
What a tasteful fucking... Well, now I feel like a jihadist. Because Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game ever.
Well, you're officially ISIS.
I guess.
You're officially
technically
ISIS.
Al-Qaeda.
Yeah, Al-Qaeda.
Al-Qaeda.
What else we got, AJ?
That was pretty
Alright, so,
racial.
did you hear about Decapitated?
Oh, I did, but I don't think Jay did.
What?
So, you remember Decapitated, right? The band?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you heard that they had a rape and kidnap charge on them.
No, I did. Actually, I don't think I did.
This is a story we ought to cover with Joey. Do you want to save it for Joey?
Yeah, let's save it for Joey.
We gotta get him on.
He was here with us when we were going over the other one.
Sorry, guys. That was a teaser.
Cool. I'm sorry, bro.
So they found... Dude, I'm so pissed. Okay. So...
Oh, here we go.
There's this record that we attached to a spacecraft called Voyager back in the 80s. Mm-hmm. And we sent that motherfucker into space. And the spacecraft was originally, to just take snapshots until eventually it got so far out that the shit couldn't reach us anymore, and, we had to lose control of it. So, the reason why we put a record on it was because after we shut it down, we were just going to fling it out into interstellar space and just let it go. And it would later become the farthest known object that has ever gone out and traveled into space. Mm-hmm. So, the reason why there's a record on there is because we hope that, maybe in the off chance something will pick it up.
Right.
And on that record is things like recordings of humanity, like everyone saying hello in like 100 different languages, sounds of like waterfalls and animals and shit like that can be found on Earth. So it's literally called like the Sounds of Earth. There's like an 8-hour recording of it you can find on YouTube. So, on that is a very embarrassing picture that fucking pisses me off that I hope if aliens get a hold of, they see it and destroy us. Because we do not deserve to live.
People have spotted something strange in this message we sent to the aliens.
We do not deserve to live. Look at this. Just scroll down. Just there it is. There it is.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Writer and graphic artist Richard Littler has spotted a series of weird photos sent to space. They might explain why we haven't gotten in touch with aliens.
Is that a meme?
This is one of the photos depicting human life that NASA included on Voyager's golden record in 1977. For God's sake, why do we send a photo of a man eating toast incorrectly? What sort of person takes one bite of toast and then turns it around and starts eating it on the other side?
Oh my lord.
Really? Is that what they focused on?
Dude, that's a valid fucking point.
Why is there a dude behind him drinking, like, Kool-Aid out or no, he's drinking fucking... Is that like a steam?
It's like tea out of a steamer, yeah, a kettle.
What the zoom in on that. Enhance.
What the fuck?
I don't understand.
What is that? It's a vase.
Yeah.
I don't understand that, though. What
Look
the fuck?
Look at that shit, dude.
Yeah, that is...
Yeah, it's the Wu-Tang symbol.
That's exact. Woo.
That's why they did it.
Wu-Tang.
That's why they did it. It's the Wu-Tang symbol.
It's pretty crazy, but still, like, what the fuck?
Okay, so...
I mean, that's it. That's it, but that's...
Wait.
Look.
That's what aliens are gonna see. That's what fucking aliens are gonna see.
Eating ice cream, and... I'm so confused.
Yep. So, I got some before and after lobotomy pictures you want to see.
Oh, I love this shit. Alright, Jay.
What?
You know what a lobotomy is, my friend?
Yes.
Okay. You ever seen somebody before and after lobotomy?
No.
Okay. What the fuck is it?
I guess I'm going to now, whether I haven't or, have. He's doing it for y'all.
Alright.
Doing it for y'all.
Alright, this one. Okay. These 21 before and after photos, people who underwent lobotomies are disturbing.
Okay, fucking
blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about that. I went all the way down to the end of the page.
Why?
Don't give a shit.
Here's what's fucked up.
Frenchie.
Sorry. Let me actually read this because this is cool. I'm not going to read all of it, but this Igas Moniz dude learned of an experiment where the removal of frontal lobe of two monkeys,
I'm saying dumb fuck me.
Anyway, in 1935, Portuguese doctor Igas Moniz learned of an experiment where the removal of the frontal lobes of two chimpanzees resulted in reduced violent behavior, making them more compliant.
Cool.
So he found out that by fucking with these brains on these monkeys, you can make them more compliant. Right. So from the year 1945 to 1947, he performed 2,000 lobotomies.
Holy fuck.
Why?
Yeah.
That's a lot
the
of
numbers skyrocketed to
lobotomies.
18,000 after Moniz was awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine for his discovery in 1949. There were many factors as to why a surgery was deemed acceptable back in the day, mainly due to the fact there was no medication or therapy effective to treat people who suffered from various mental illnesses.
Holy shit.
Yeah, as a physician, he helped popularize the procedure in the U.S. With no surgical training, Freeman decided to change the operation, and instead of drilling holes in the skull, he stabbed patients' brains with an ice pick through the eye socket.
Nice.
Freeman perfected this method to the point where it only took him 12 minutes to perform it. He traveled around the country in a van called the Lobotomobile, and had no problem performing it in his non-sterile environment.
He literally called it a lobotomobile.
That's pretty fucked.
So, okay, we can go into it now. I just wanted to read that because that was cool.
Okay, so here's some pictures of people before and after lobotomy.
Okay.
Age has little weight. What? Age has little weight in choice of suffering patient. The candidate may be 8 years old, figure 17, or 80, figure 18. Better social results are obtained in aged patients, probably because... So this is a before and after. Oh, wow, that had nothing to do with the fucking picture. Okay, schizophrenic boy, at the bottom it does. A schizophrenic boy, 8 years old, who had to be caged in the basement. What the fuck?
Had to be caged
in the basement because of his violent behavior.
See,
A, before lobotomy, and B, a year after.
Hold on, time out. Can we just take this in that a magazine actually posted had to be caged?
Had to be caged.
Like, there's not like parents are fucked up for keeping their child who was acting up in a basement, but like child had to be caged in the basement. That's coming from the media.
Why do I feel like these pictures are swapped?
Swapped.
Every person I've ever seen, like in like movies and not movies, any person I've ever seen lobotomized is like a fucking shell.
Well,
it's like a husk.
That's actually not the reality of it, because you can still function perfectly fine. It just removes like your not problem solving capabilities, but it resolves your
Remember One Flew Over the Cuckoo Nest?
Yeah, that's a movie that was made a long time ago that doesn't really properly represent much.
Right.
I mean, that might be like a failed lobotomy would make you completely fucking brain dead.
I bet she did. Well, okay, that makes me think now in that movie in a whole different way. Maybe she did it and got it botched on purpose.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Probably. That's what makes it like really fucked up.
You got a problem?
No.
Bro? You got a fucking problem looking at me straight.
You.
Alright,
but yeah, isn't it fucked up that like the kid looks like he's like pissed off and having some kind of attitude, and then they do that thing and he's just like ding.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking
Yeah. Great.
Alright. Catatonic schizophrenic who was maintained for over 2 years by periodic electroshock therapy. 8 days after transorbital lobotomy, she has continued well for 6 months.
God damn,
Jesus, dude. She doesn't even look like herself. Like, legitimately, look, dude. Her eyes look like they're... Oh, that just might be her hair. I was going to say, her eyes look lower here.
Yeah.
Maybe, what, did the lobotomy, like, fix her fucking skull.
Yeah.
It just completely gets rid of your ability to, like, think for yourself, like, higher thinking and everything. Like, you just...
Still kind of fucked.
Yeah, man.
Yo. This dude looks like,
God, I'm getting ready to blow up. Employed and now going going to night school.
Wow.
Yay.
That's weird. Wait. So he
shaved his head and started smoking. That's cool.
This is number 4.
Hold on. Did they fix his eyesight?
I don't know. I guess he just didn't wear his glasses.
Man, I sure did enjoy that lobotomy.
No, man,
I gotta go have a good
contacts.
Mm-hmm.
I need. This is like the 40s, dude. I don't think the fucking contacts were made.
That's the point.
Yeah, see.
Funny.
Man, that was.
I was trying to be funny.
It's a great lobotomy.
Great.
So good. I need
Picture
to fucking
eyesight.
smoke. Yo, it's Shelley Duvall.
Number 5. God damn, dude.
That's kind of weird.
Fuck.
So this one was
somebody's Canadian, yeah.
Yes, someone's a little Canadian here in this
These are
picture.
the Canadian patients. Oh, that's kind of fucked.
That is fucked
I
up.
want to use this for an album cover. Patient, age 27, with catatonic schizophrenia. Before 16 months after the operation.
Yeah, I'm so high.
I'm still hot.
Jesus.
That's weird.
That is kind of weird.
I don't know why. That one's a little... That's probably the most unsettling I've seen.
The best that can be done for the family is to return the patient to them in an innocuous state of a veritable household pet.
So basically, they're basically subservient now.
Well, I guess it is kind of like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest in that, like, you can just kind of be pointed into a direction and told what to do.
Yeah. Like, she got slanty-eyed because of it, too. Simple schizophrenic patient, nice household pet after operation. Before lobotomy. 1 year later. That's crazy.
As a household pet.
Whoa.
Well, she looks like she's partying.
Entranced? Yeah, she does. Entranced by voices, this lady came down to earth following a lobotomy and went back to keeping house before lobotomy and then 2 years after lobotomy.
Party.
Jesus.
That's crazy, bro. Whoa. Patient, she does not look 49. Yo.
But
like, in either picture, she doesn't look 49.
Well, you know, back in those days, you looked rough.
I don't know, man. She looked like she was about to step in the casket, like, next week.
Yeah, like, disconnecting the plug doesn't really solve the problem.
Yeah,
but,
I don't like that.
Like, what they did was literally put makeup on a mannequin. Like, that picture, just scroll back up. Hold on. I'm still talking about that lady.
Yeah.
Fucking, she looks out of her mind, whacked out, just mental problems.
Right.
So, and, she should be treated for that, obviously, like, rightful. But what they did and how they went about it was literally just disconnecting the fucking plug from the back of her head and and then they fucking fixed her hair up and fucking put little bobby pins in her hair, fucking put some makeup on her, and then took her picture. She's like, I had to wipe the fucking drool off her mouth.
Right.
And, that's not her looking good and happy
at all. What could be a little bit more disturbing? What if it was the other way around? Like, what if those were, like, actually before pictures and after pictures, but flip-flopped?
See, I was just thinking that, too, because picture A looks so much younger than picture B.
Well, that's because I'm thinking because they don't have that chronic stress and they're staying up all night and they're anxious and on end, they might be getting better sleep.
Yeah, but you don't get rid of wrinkles that way.
I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, when it comes to, like... But what I'm also saying is that they probably put a lot of makeup on them, too.
That's true, too.
Yeah,
so I do believe that, too.
I don't know, but you're right. Like, look, you can't just turn a computer off and hope for the problem to be fixed. Like...
Yeah, you just can't shut down it,
it's like...
You just can't shut it down.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it just
makes
it worse.
restart.
Are they still doing lobotomies?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, good. Because that and electroshock therapy
Maybe you got something.
Well, actually, electronic stimulation therapy, you'd be surprised what electronic jolts can do to the brain.
Yeah, but it's not being, like, overused like it was.
Oh, no, yeah, it's
then.
like a thing you can sign up for and agree to do, and, you know, there's a waiver that gets signed and all that kind of stuff.
This guy creeps me the fuck out. Before operation, he worried because he couldn't find a job and couldn't find a job because he worried so much.
Oh, no.
Oh, he had anxiety.
Dude.
That's it?
Yep. Literally looks like he just... They took like a blurry picture and said, hey, we'll just use this one as your your before picture.
I'm just saying, dude, like, he looks...
You see that hole?
Holy shit, you can see it. Holy shit. Oh,
you can see it.
It looks like it anyway. It looks like there's... Yeah, can you see the little lobotomy hole?
Right there.
No. To the
this
right.
One?
Down.
Yeah, right.
No, it would be right in there. That's where they would put the little thing.
Right there?
Yes.
I think that's just his tear duct, bro.
Well, that is where they would put it.
Oh, you know what? It does look deeper.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it looks a little holy.
A little holy.
Little holy man, dude. But, I don't like this. Like,
it's a freaky,
depression.
Isn't it?
Look, depression for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Duration with constant complaints of painful eye.
And
did it clear her fucking eye? Patient 1 year after operation, she was indolent
and euphoric, and subject to convulsive seizures, but made no complaints. So she would seize up, and then she would just wake up and be like, oh, wow, oh, man.
Oh, I'm good. That's cool.
Good.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Whoa.
Holy shit.
I don't think a lobotomy can fix your face, chick.
No, but dentures can.
I'm hungry right after I eat.
I can eat again.
Look, so efficient, even her teeth grew back.
Your teeth grew back.
Shit, I missed it.
I'm hungry after I eat. Relatable.
What?
Hold on. Continue.
Hungry.
How many more pictures are there of this?
There's 21.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I'm saying. Keep scrolling. Just hyper scroll here.
Hyper scroll.
Oh, shit. Oh my God. Rosie O'Donnell from like the 40s.
She looks worse.
Yeah. Huh?
This one's kind of fucked up. Look, patient.
Age 40 with catatonic schizophrenia after lobotomy.
Oh, no, never mind. It wasn't the one I was thinking of.
Damn, bro. What, did his fucking head get... What the fuck?
Yeah, they, like, shaved his head.
Well, no. Look, hold on. There's no way. Dude, hold on. Time out. No. There's no way. That is not that. He didn't go from fucking blockhead Chris Farley to fucking egghead Adam Sandler.
I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it, too.
I can't.
It's in the eyes and nose. And mouth.
I think the ears. You might be right. Fuck it.
Or just the angle of the camera.
200.
She looks like an actress.
Yeah, she does.
I've seen her before.
Restrained for 2 years because of extreme violence before lobotomy.
Are you sure he's
that's
trying to take a sexy picture?
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
I feel like he was just trying to take a sexy picture.
That looks like the bed from...
There's no before and after here. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Behavioral peculiarities and mannerisms continued for a long time after operation. So he just sat there like that and would probably just like draw circles on the bed with his hands for hours and hours.
Yeah,
that's pretty fucked. This 32-year-old telephone operator was first operated upon in December 1936 by
Egasmoni is the fucking dude.
The fucking guy. She improved slowly and moderately, then relapsed. Photograph taken in February 1939 before second second prefrontal lobotomy. She needed 2?
Shows strained expression. So she was like really trying to smile there. 3 years after her second lobotomy, she is no longer bothered by her fears and obsessions.
So, in other words, she is a husk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yet, why didn't Jeffrey Dahmer just lobotomize his victims?
Can you imagine having a fucking ice pick shoved behind your eyes, some people holding you down, saying like, "We're gonna fucking shove an ice pick and disconnect part of your brain."
The orgasm viewed psychologically.
Huh.
The change in personality suggested here is typical of that which usually follows prefrontal lobotomy. The patient is shown before the operation on the left, and 17 months after lobotomy.
On the right.
On the right. Yeah, well, wasn't going to read that. All right, so that's cool. I mean, that's not really. That was not really that bad.
It's just freaky how they're, like you said, just husks. Like, they just smile. They're just complacent. They just sit there
it's like they're zombified.
I don't know, man. That's
like
weird.
The problem... The problem of them being anxiety-ridden is fixed, but they're not them anymore. So it's not really fixed. Like, they aren't fixed because they aren't even fucking them.
Yeah, they're not them. They're fucking...
So their problem isn't fixed.
They can't even fucking think for themselves, dude.
So, last thing I wanted to go over with you guys real quick was the things the metal scene needs to eradicate. I found the most nitpicky goddamn article that you've ever fucking seen.
It sounds like it. Where is it? Okay, things that the metal scene needs to eradicate in 2019.
Dude, tell me this guy isn't the biggest whiny bitch. I can't tell if it was written, like, to be, like, nitpicky on purpose or if it was just this douchebag.
He got a fucking ad over his face, dude. He's too ugly for the internet.
He's got a septum piercing.
Oh, no. All right.
Daniel Drexel.
That sounds like a really made-up name, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. 15 things. So tell me if you guys agree with this, okay? So, number 1. 5 band shows on weeknights. We're all tired. We're all trying to overcome our subtle alcoholism and for just once get a good night's sleep.
Oh my God.
Why not help us by having a pleasant 3-band show that ends at 10:30 p.m.? This way, bands get more stage time, we spend less time at the bar drinking off our fatigue and sore ankles, and we can get home just in time to fall asleep to Law and Order.
Okay, first off, nobody watches Law and Order anymore. Second off...
Well, I think he's making fun of, like, we just want to be old people and fall asleep.
Well, I don't care. Nobody watches Law and Order anymore. Fucking... Okay, first off... Oh, I already said that. Second off... Dude, bars don't open usually until about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. That's why they're open until like 2 a.m. So you can't really have a show that ends at 10:30 when everybody's going to start drinking around 5 or 6.
Ugh. Okay, hold on. Be over here. I got an emergency.
You got
Sorry,
shit?
I tried. No, I had a pee.
Oh, okay.
I really tried to hold it, but I can't.
Go upstairs.
Okay, so... Yeah, I mean, the bands will get the stage time that they're promised. Like, regardless if it's a fucking, regardless if it's a fucking 8 o'clock or fucking 2 o'clock show. Doesn't matter. Good.
My whole thing is like, band shows on weeknights. Like, well, what about people who work on the weekends?
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing I forgot to mention.
Like they want fucking shows to go to as well.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And nowadays, in our generation, aka people who actually go to fucking metal shows, like, we're the ones that work these variable shifts, and we're the ones that usually work weekends and stuff like that, or at least work a day on the weekend. So we have these random days off during the week, usually. I worked every day for 2 to 10 and only had Tuesdays and Thursdays off for 3 years. So I couldn't go to fucking shows on the weekends. Oh, God.
Stoner doom bands.
Everyone.
Fuck you.
Stoner bands, close your ears.
Fuck you, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
The metal scene is in a state of emergency as the number of stoner doom bands has officially surpassed the number of cities in the U.S. Most of us find the genre to be insufferable. Okay, time out. One, that's subjective.
That is
Two,
subjective.
I have heard good stoner doom bands.
Yeah, there's some good fucking stoner. If you don't like stoner doom, then you don't like Black Sabbath.
Right. I mean, they were OG stoner doom.
They were pretty much the OG stoner doom.
Well, look who decided to join.
Jesus Christ, man!
I'm so sorry.
Just wants to walk out on the show.
I know.
Thinks he can just
so
walk back in.
Sorry.
So, what do you think about stoner bands, there, Jr.?
Okay.
Stoner doom bands, dude.
Okay, hold on. I didn't give it the time.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't get to talk.
So
about
real quick, I'll just brief it real quick. So,
do you want us to tell you what we said?
What? No. I'll just write it up. So my input on that, the whole thing is like. They say that they want it to end at 10:30, right? So yeah, no. I don't, I mean, only because, like, as a person who has a sporadic schedule, and, like, has his days off on weekdays, that is kind of like a fuck you to the rest of us. Like, because I would love it if, like, somebody came up to me and was like, hey, there's a show going on a Tuesday, because that would be a day I'm off. And then I don't have to work until 2 to 10 the next day, so I can be up late and be like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I can dig that.
So what do you think about stoner doom bands?
Stoner bands?
Stoner
doom bands. So
Stoner doom.
Alright, so what is a stoner doom band?
Really slow atmospheric bands that
obviously talk about lyrically marijuana and all that shit.
Well, yeah, like D&D campaigns mostly.
It's kind of
they talk about. Well, go ahead.
It's kind of like if you ever heard any slow
Electric Wizard.
Yeah, or any slow Black Sabbath song like down.
Oh yeah. Well,
Electric Funeral.
Yeah, Electric Funeral.
But whatever, no. It's more to that though. It's like it's like a really slow paced rock shit. It's just it's just really basic shit. And then the vocals aren't exactly screams, but they're not exactly singing.
Okay.
They're like kind of like Red Fang. Would they be considered a stoner band?
Not doom. They would not be doom.
I would consider them an alcoholic band.
Anyway, so this guy thinks that the number of stoner doom bands is like increased by a lot. I don't know about you. I haven't noticed that many stoner doom bands.
I haven't. Dude.
I don't know one.
I've seen bands. Well, I just said if you don't like stoner doom, then you don't like Black Sabbath, because Black Sabbath is basically OG stoner doom. But
kind of, yeah.
But no.
The thing is I've never really
people fusing stoner doom.
Right, I've never really heard of stoner band, like a stoner doom band. I can't say either or about it because I don't know. I've never heard one, so
I want to pull something up, but I already turned the internet off.
Fans say you will appreciate it better.
Don't worry about it. I mean, I'll check it later. It's just like I can't say anything about it right now, basically. Because if I don't know what I'm talking about, then you don't want
to proceed like you know what you're saying.
Exactly.
I understand.
Fans say you'll appreciate it better if you were stoned. These fans overlook the fact that everything sounds better when you're stoned.
Yeah.
But if us non-stoners have to spend even one more half an hour standing perfectly still while a bunch of bearded, smelly potheads smother their guitars in enough distortion to make beginner-level riffs their guitar teacher taught them and sound interesting, we'll lose our goddamn minds.
No.
There's some good stoner doom bands that actually have, like, some fucking pretty good instrumentation.
Full of Hell incorporates stoner doom. They incorporate it. I'm not saying that they are. I said they incorporate it.
I mean,
maybe.
You're not allowed to talk. You don't know what it is.
I've listened to Full of Hell.
Terminal capacity.
You don't know what stoner doom is.
Oh, yeah, true.
Terminal capacity has been reached for stoner doom bands.
But I have a lot to put in my 2 cents.
We're full. Alright, so number 3, metal covers of pop songs. I agree with this.
I don't know.
I'm so fucking over it.
It depends on what.
Okay, so
it was fun at first.
I'm very biased about that because I like hearing that. That's the thing is, I like a lot of shitty what a lot of people who would call shitty bands. So it's like, when I hear covers and stuff like that, I'm kind of into it, because I don't mind it. I listen to a lot of different types of music, so it's like, I like to hear what people like to do with the songs, basically. That's basically that's my point of view.
I just hate most pop music, and I hate, like, when pop makes it into metal, so when metal goes out of its way to emulate pop, I just automatically can't fucking stand it.
I feel like it's more of like my thing is that it kind of... I'm on both spectrums. I guess I'm the neutral, because, like, some of them are really good. Like Hunt the Elephant did a cover of Look At Me Now that was fucking great. Mm-hmm. But then again, I do see what he's saying, because everyone's really doing that nowadays, and some of the pop songs, and most of the pop songs that are coming out nowadays are fucking terrible. Like, I don't want to hear...
Well, see,
I don't want to hear a cover of, like, Thank You Next in metal.
Right.
You know, I don't want to hear that. Just like how I didn't want to hear Baby by Justin Bieber turned into a death metal song.
Right, yeah, yeah.
But some bands do it well, like A Day to Remember. Like, they did Since You Be Gone by Kelly Clarkson. And because of that song, I know the lyrics to the original song. I like that song. Like, I don't like Kelly Clarkson.
That's me too, so... But that might say something about him, so
Alright, so how about this one? This next one's going to piss me off.
Having a front man.
Having a front man is cringy, apparently.
Okay, wait.
How do you not? How can you not have a front man? Yeah.
As an ex-front man, I am offended.
But I'm just saying, how can you have a fucking front? How can you have a band and not have a front man?
That doesn't make sense at all.
Hold on, time out. Fucking Led Zeppelin had a front man. Like, they're talking about a separate vocalist. That's what, because he says doing metal vocals is really fucking easy. Also, rockstar culture died years ago, so I suggest you put down the dumbbells and pick up a guitar and contribute to the writing process. Perhaps it's a personal pet peeve of mine. But yeah, it is a personal pet peeve of yours, but I really don't see the need to have some schmuck lollygagging on stage, stepping forward and screaming.
No, I'm offended.
Hold on, time out.
I'm triggered.
You don't know how much the singer contributes to the band.
Thank you.
You don't have any fucking clue. Like,
I'm triggered. I'm triggered.
He might actually be putting down the dumbbells and picking up a guitar and showing the guitarist, hey, I wrote a riff. Check this out. You want to do something with it? You like it? Go ahead and use it. That's what you should be doing. Fuck that. You need a front man. Like, everybody in the band shouldn't have a mic.
You wouldn't get most of the tech death bands if you didn't have, like, separate front men for vocalists.
Yeah.
Like, because some of the shit is a matter of, like, oh, I can't play and sing this shit, so can you fucking do vocals?
Right. Actually, that's kind of contested because necrophages.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is, I mean, there's always going to be some guy better than you that can fucking sing. Yeah. Anyone can point to literally anybody else and be like, yeah, well, they did this, so why can't you? No, fuck that. If you want to kick back and be able to, like, focus your playing on your instrument, then yeah, hire another fucking guy to do vocals. What you fucking do.
I feel that.
And you know what? If the guy does vocals better than anyone else in the band does vocals, then what the fuck?
If you have a friend that can play guitar better than your guitarist, but your guitarist is also the vocalist, but he's cool with just switching the vocals, why not get that better guitarist in? It's just one of those things where the writing you don't know the writing process.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
and
know
vocals are an instrument too.
Yeah, exactly. Vocals are an instrument, and sometimes people want to spend more time focusing on their vocals than their guitar. Mm-hmm. You know, not everybody can be John Gallagher and just have some really deep fucking lows and make it sound good over a fucking thrashing guitar. Not everybody can do that. But if there's a vocalist that's better, like fucking Phil Bozeman. Mm-hmm. If Phil Bozeman was doing Whitechapel breakdowns, if he was the third guitarist and the vocalist at the same time, he wouldn't nearly be able to do any of the shit that he does.
Right.
Because it takes a lot of focus to be able to, like, you know,
tighten up your throat like that and shit. What
anyway,
is this?
Batushka. So Batushka's a black metal band that's had a lot of controversy because people think that they're racist. I haven't looked into them. I don't know their history. I know nothing about them. I don't listen to them.
So that's a band?
Yeah, Batushka.
Okay, so either way, I can't make heads or tails about that.
So a few years ago, MGLA had violent sex with wolves in the throne room while Uada watched them from the corner. As a result of these unfortunate events, Batushka got shat out 9 months later because MGLA spent all their money perfecting the tone of their ride symbol instead of saving up for an abortion. It's cute that 100 of my friends posted 1,000 pictures each of Batushka's ornate stage rituals, but this band only has 2, maybe 3 good songs and the rest is trash. Also, they're boring as fuck live. Oh, I think Batushka might have been a band that came out on the scene with a fuck ton of merch and like really good recording labels and everything like that right from the get-go, but everything about them was like just really generic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but I mean, they're obviously doing something right if they're being fucking yeah, like Ghost. Like, I don't like Ghost.
I don't like Ghost either.
Well, Ghost is fucking gimmicky as fuck.
Yeah, and apparently I guess that's what they're convicting them of. Anyway, I had much more fun watching half their set than going next. Then going next door to eat chicken tenders and watch a country rock band. True story.
Okay, first off, all right, look. I've never heard of the band. I don't know about them.
Yeah, I can't say.
But you're being kind of a douchebag because this is all subjective as fuck.
Right. I don't know. Like I said, Batushka might be. I don't know if they're racist. I don't know if they're anything racist. But going off of that ignorance, just going off of this, like, boo fucking who? There's shit bands all over the place that get famous that don't deserve to be involved in the real.
Just because you don't like them doesn't mean somebody else doesn't.
Not even that. But welcome to the fucking music business where people just are able to just do that kind of shit.
Yeah,
like
people get famous off of mumble raps and shit.
Yeah. Exactly. They are the mumble rap of black metal, I guess.
Right.
Like, it's this thing right here where he says it's cute that 100 of my friends posted 1,000 pictures of each Batushka subordinate stage rituals, but this band only has 2, maybe 3 good songs and the rest are trash. See, I can't get down with a dude who writes like this. Yeah. You know, he doesn't have any real sustenance to his argument.
I mean, it's really like, I hate this, so when?
I don't like this band.
Basically, yes.
Well, like, you're saying this is what people need to erase from the music scene. People might like this band.
I don't like this, so agree with me.
I don't know. You're right. And we don't know if there's anything that, like what ton or
still, we don't know the band.
All right, so number 6. Dramatic intro tapes while walking on the stage one by one. Okay, I kind of agree with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. Cattle Decap does that.
Well, no, I mean, like...
Okay, what do they mean? Like,
by dramatic, I thought he was talking about, like...
Well, hold on, let's see if he explains.
Like walking into, like...
We just saw you sound checking 30 seconds ago, but now we're supposed to be mystified because the lights are off. Time out. Okay, well, hold on, let me read this, and then... Because the lights are off, you're slowly walking on stage and flashing the devil's horns over some dramatic arrangement you didn't write. I understand that it gets the crowd pumped up, but, you know what else gets the crowd pumped up? Cutting to the chase and playing really good music.
Well, no, that's the performance art, dude.
2 things about this. 1, for the first part, we just saw you sound checking. The whole point of walking off stage and then walking back on to a whole new setting and new music or whatever is to literally set the tone and stage and presence for your music.
Exactly.
It's all about like resetting the mood. Now, because you don't have any imagination, that's your fucking problem.
Yeah, it's like not every band wants to just go on stage, do sound check, and be like, "All right, you ready?"
Yeah,
you know, like it's not fun that way.
And plus, it kind of lets everyone know that like the band is all fucking set, because a band will sit there and set up and sound check and everything, and then they'll just turn around and start playing, and it takes everybody by storm. But like when the lights go off, you see them walk off stage, and you see like the mist come in or whatever, and their shit start playing. That's
lights
go
down, like, intro starts playing. You know, okay, so they're starting their shit. They're starting to get ready to go.
I feel that like okay, I'll take back what I said because I don't agree with how he's saying it, but what I mean like. I agree with the dramatic tapes intros, walking on stage one by one. I feel like it's better to do the intro and everyone come out Because I feel like it's just kind of cheesy, that
the one by one
thing.
Yeah.
And it depends on the intro, because you said Cattle Decap.
Right.
Cattle Decap has interesting fucking sound clips, period. You know?
True.
And so does Pig Destroyer.
But that's all subjective, again.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on the band, depends on the sound clip. And the second part says, arrangement you didn't write.
But they paid for that arrangement.
Well, time out. What happens if you did write the fucking arrangement? Because a lot of bands do compile their own fucking arrangements.
They make their own sound clips. They make their own intros.
Not even, like, it's not even a matter of, like, getting a sound clip from something and editing it. It's a matter of, like, some bands actually record their own fucking instrumental.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I mean that, too. Yeah. Like, they take the time to work on the intro, like.
So this guy is just, like, trying to paint all these blanket statements. And,
basically, yes. Yeah. He's just, it's his base opinion, and he wants people to agree with him, basically.
Requesting a circle pit.
Nah, that's okay. Come on, dude. Don't be a douche.
Yeah, that's kind of...
The amazing thing about music is when people get into it, their bodies just start moving on their own. If everyone in the crowd is standing still staring at you, don't make them feel awkward by obligating them to run around. We're all tired and... Oh man, the fucking people who are playing the music are trying to get me into the music and I hate it.
I want to chill during a metal show.
All these guys keep bumping into my fucking IPA, man.
You're
just fucking making me spill my beer all over the ground. God damn it.
Fuck.
You're kind of a douche. Joe, man, you fucking knocked over my PBR, bruh.
I get beer all over my scarf, guys. Get the fuck out of here.
Beer all over my fucking...
Bro, this is a premium Pilsner, okay?
You got fucking PBR all over my Dream Theater t-shirt, bruh. Fuck, man. You want to go into the pit and throw fisticuffs?
We're all tired and people are still...
Never mind, I'm too tired to go into the pit right now.
We're all tired and people are still booking...
Looks like a car dealership blow-up doll?
Yeah. People are still booking 5-band shows on weeknights, so we probably just want to chill.
Dude, who gives a fuck?
Why does he keep going back to the 5 bands show weeknights?
The reason why bands request a circle pit, it's not to get a circle pit.
But to get people moving.
People pumped.
Yeah, people pumped and moving.
Standing, I don't know if you're in a band, dude. Maybe you're in the fucking Batsuka. But I don't, look.
I have an opinion. He might be the basis of his band.
Dude, when you're on stage, and coming from 3 dudes who have been on stage together, when you're on stage and you're just seeing people sitting there looking at you while you guys are going on stage fucking nuts, it's like we feel obligated to stop doing that. Because it's like you guys aren't into it.
That's true. That's kind of, it is, right. As a lead singer, it is devastating to even, like,
we can't get much from this.
You can't get much from people just sitting there bobbing their heads.
Yeah, we can't really get much from that.
But when you see people actually moving and moshing to your shit, it's a whole different universe than, like, sitting there, seeing people just bobbing their heads. And I've even had those moments where it's like, I told people to move, and they're still just standing there bobbing their heads.
Yeah,
it's fucking, like, degrading almost. So it's like, God, why don't I even do this?
And it's also kind of a call out, because it's letting you know, like, this is a part that's fucking heavy enough to pit to.
Right.
You know, because some people, if a band's never heard, if some people have never heard of a band,
or aren't even used to metal, aren't even
fucking used to metal, but they know what a mosh pit is. You know, if you've never heard the band and you don't know how their songs go, I would much rather a band be like, this fucking song's fast, and let's see a pit. You know, I like that shit. So. Okay, we're taking too long on this. All right, so...
Well, it also is a matter of just, like...
that is kind of a touchy subject.
Yeah, there you go.
We are...
Oh, I'm not... that was a little bit of a spoiler there, bro. All right, so... no, I agree with you.
It's pure interaction with the crowd, and one of the biggest things, one of the main things that I like at a show is when the fucking people are all fucking talk to me, like you said. When you go to a show and the fucking people just come up on stage, they say, "Hey everybody, we're da 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 from da 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 da, and we're gonna play da 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 da," and then they play the song and they fucking walk off stage and thank you, good night. Or like after all of it's said and done, they go, "Okay, good night." It's like that band had no personality. They didn't stick in my head. I'm not gonna remember any of their shit. It's
right.
Like half of a band is their live personality.
Right.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I would much rather somebody request a pit than stand on the stage and do nothing.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not. Yeah. You're not there just to. Especially at a metal show, you're not just there to listen to the music.
You shouldn't be there just to listen to the music.
Have you ever seen that awkward combination of the two, though, where they stand around and don't do anything, and they still ask for circle pits, though?
Do you not remember that we used to play
instruments, and they'd be like, "Okay, everybody, get the fuck up."
Yeah.
Do you not remember we used to play with bands exactly like that?
Yeah.
Remember Nipple Scratcher?
Yeah, true. Very true.
There was this guy, no shit, guys. There's this fucking dude we played with where his bass was like all the way up here, like the pickups were.
Yeah,
right there.
it was unnecessarily high.
He had the chicken wing thing going, and
like straight Johnny Cash with a bass.
It was
weird.
Horrible. Or like any like music theory nerd.
Okay,
announcing your merch to the audience. Fuck you.
Wait,
how are you supposed
bullshit.
to fucking sell them?
Yes.
What? How are you supposed to sell merch? You just let people walk up to your fucking merch table? Like, you need to let people know you have that shit. Be like, we got merch in the back. That way people are just like, huh, you know what, I might actually...
All of us are aware you have merch, so you don't need to tell us. If we liked your set, then we'll stop by your table.
But that does... Dude, not everyone knows, though.
Right.
There are bands out there who don't put merch up.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, hey, man...
People who can't afford to put merch up.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Or maybe they'll be like...
ridiculous.
If maybe they'll have like a whole bunch of merch. They'll be like, yo, we got hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got CDs, we got this. And it's like, oh shit, hoodies. Or it's like shit that if they wouldn't have said and listed it out like that people might not have gone by their fucking table.
Did you read that first part? I understand that you need quick cash because you maxed out your credit card to make sure that you had awesome cozies and thongs to sell alongside your t-shirts and CDs that less and less people are buying. Dude,
that's fucked.
That's so fucked. Like, how are you supposed to get people to buy those CDs? It's called marketing. It's called advertisement.
Right.
It's called selling.
You know who this guy is? This guy...
He's a guy who's never been in a fucking band in his life.
No. This is the kind of guy he is. He's the guy who is the one dude who shows up to the band who is like the most artsiest, greatest band in the world that knows so much music. Oh my god, if you only knew. But nobody else fucking likes them because they're absolutely atrocious. But they're just so underappreciated. If only you had the musical, oh my god, if only you were on my level, man.
I'll do you one better.
He's the one he is Bobby that stands there and goes, yeah, for the fucking tech, punk, cyber, fucking grind,
stoner band.
Yeah, continue.
Dude, I'll do you one better. He's the guy who comes to the practice space saying, I got this idea for a song. Play me that riff. And you play the same riff for an hour, and he only comes up with one line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's that fucking guy.
Yep.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yep. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
I want to make a song about fucking God in the ass with a knife.
Yep. Makes one fucking... Oh, my God.
Hey, dude, can you play Suicide Silence again for me? I really want to scream over it.
Hey, I made all of my music rhyme because metal totally has to rhyme, right?
Yeah, I made all my music...
No, you guys actually work for something.
Bro, how do you spell, what rhymes with,
Yeah, oh, my God.
What
so
rhymes
bad.
with?
And
Seriously?
all of it was so... It was so childish, like between the shit that he would write about and the way he wrote it, it was just literally like, as I take my fist and shove it up God's
funny,
ass.
Though, because I actually had a problem with rhyming in my songs.
Well, I mean, there's a way to do it tastefully, and then there's a way that's like literally just Dr. Seuss, only like Cannibal Corpse style.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss.
Making up words and
it's
shit.
like, I took and slid the knife in her throat, and then I went and fucked her goat, and it's, it's just like stupid shit.
Oh. Okay.
So the next
like MC
thing,
confusing up in this bit.
So far as my favorite one, I don't agree with it though. Metal Sucks needs to stop.
It's the TMZ of metal, and it's got to go.
Okay, well let me ask you this.
What do you
bro.
mean? What do you mean? Like metal sucks?
Metal Sucks. Metal Sucks is like a metal news site.
Okay,
it's
so
kind of like metal injection.
All right, can't make heads or tails.
Well, it's exactly like metal injection, except for they do like.
Well, I know metal injection, so if it's literally the exact same thing, like
it's kind of.
It's the same thing, but not.
Is it a different persona?
Yeah, it's different people.
Okay,
it's just different people. They're the same type of thing that they
just
metal news,
albums, reviews.
Yeah, so I disagree with that too.
Well, here's the thing. This guy has a website on WordPress that doesn't even have his own domain name. And he's bitching that Metal Sucks, one of the biggest metal blogging and news sites.
Mike, he is the arbiter of what is and isn't allowed on the internet.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Don't you know that?
Remember,
everything has to pass this guy. He's got to give it the thumbs up before it actually.
I guess I'm just.
Makes it online.
I guess I'm just.
Well, see, I disagree with that in the sense that I think there should be more news.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
More metal news articles and reviews out there, so people can. Metal needs to be more of a current thing.
Even if it is biased, there needs to be more conversation around metal. It needs to enter the fucking mainstream. Like Metal Sucks, it's biased. Like, yeah, they have articles that's like, oh, this band sucks, oh, fuck this band every now and then.
I mean, there's literally every single type of genre, like, type of metal you want out there. Like, if you want religious, there's religious.
Yeah,
if you want Satanists, we have Satanists. Like, we have every different type of metal out there.
Alright, sharing lineups of fests you're never going to.
Well, no,
what
that's
does that
not
mean?
right, because... I don't even have to read his shit because I know what he's going to bitch about. But
you can have friends on Facebook that are from different countries,
and you can also have friends, or you can also have ambitions to go to one.
And you can also be really fucking okay. So let me get this straight. You're allowed to be really enthusiastic over stupid shit like little puppy pictures and repost those, and that's probably fine. But you can't be really enthusiastic about bands that you love and follow in other countries playing a really fucking awesome lineup and be like, oh man, I wish I was there.
What if one of your buddies were on that lineup, dude?
Right.
Would you share it then?
Yeah,
even
probably.
If you're not gonna dude, if Earthworm was fucking playing OEF in Czech, like... I would share the fuck out of that.
Oh, bet your ass.
I probably wouldn't go because I have no money, but you guys can help that. Join our Patreon.
Join our fucking Patreon.
I'm not even going to read this.
Selfless advertisement.
Yo, please stop clogging my newsfeed with 80 different European Canadians, South American vegetables, I get bad to be just a bad to the Czech Republic, New Mexico, to the bus from there.
Or, how about this? Do you ever think about this, dude? Maybe somebody posted that fucking South American death metal fest because they wanted to go, but couldn't.
I mean, it's all just a lot of different factors, but at the end of the day...
You gotta stop doing this because I'm too fucking lazy to hit the block button.
At the end of the day, it's like, oh...
I can't go.
And maybe, dude, you know what actually I like about people sharing festivals and shit like that is because it lets me know where bands that I like are. Like, oh, fuck, I can't see Aborted right now because they're off in Europe. Or, fuck, I can't see this band right now because they're on the other side of the fucking continent.
But it keeps you up to date, too. It's just like, hey, if I do have that day off, maybe I can go to that show and just check out the bands there and say, well, hey, what's up? What's good?
Oh, shit, this tour just started. I'm going to take off work so that way I can actually go to fucking...
And then you know you're going to run into a friend of yours, like, especially if you're in that metal scene with that same person, you know you're going to run into friends. So it's like, come on.
Well, I also think it is kind of different when you know that you're not going to go and you're still just like, I'm sick, I'm probably totally going to go next year. Like, I can understand that, but
yeah,
you never really know what's
even then, it's still like, it's like, hey, even if you can't go, it's like, hey, you're advertising it for them. You're helping them out, you know?
80% of whatever the hell it is vocalists and guitarists are doing with their bodies.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Oh my god, don't move around too much. If you move around, fucking do this. Don't do this.
Do people in metal bands ever practice their stage presence in front of a mirror?
No.
Yeah, actually, usually they're really fucking self-conscious about it, you prick.
Actually, yeah. That was my thing.
Yeah. And realizing that they have no rhythm, no body rhythm or performance integrity.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess no because I'm going to guess not because watching most people in metal bands perform is really awkward. I myself am no exception to this claim.
Oh, wow, you're so humble.
Oh, so you are in a band, and why the fuck are you making these bullshit claims, dude?
Humble bragging piece
humble
of shit.
As fuck, man. Yo, he's so humble. Give him some humble pie.
Oh, yeah.
You know, give him that humble fucking pie.
Thank God you have the mosh pit.
You know what? Okay, given... Yes, there was things I did that were cringy on stage, but it's because, like, either A, I was challenged by a friend of mine, was seeing a friend in the crowd, just, like, challenging me to do the Soldier Boy, so I won't do the fucking Soldier Boy on stage.
Dude, Travis Ryan shoots snot rockets at people.
Oh, yeah.
Up front. And he spits loogies in the air.
Or what is that one band that threw fucking sweet and sour sauce all over the fucking place? Got all over everybody's shit that show.
Thanks, Kylan, bro. You got you ruined my new fucking symbols, by the way, prick. Where was I? Okay, I guess thank God we have the mosh pit running to the bar to get our 9th PBR to keep our eyes distracted because primarily using our ears to focus on performance. No! Fuck you, dude. It's all about fucking performance.
Yes,
going to live shows is literally about the visual. Why would you go all the way out to see a live show for nothing less than the fucking visual aspect?
Why would you go to a movie and wear a blindfold, you fucking idiot?
Exactly.
Like, that doesn't even make sense.
It's all in the audio. Well, then why the fuck wouldn't you stay your dumb ass home and watch a YouTube video of the band live? Yeah.
Just sit there, stare into your fucking jerk-off mode camera, listen to some fucking mayhem.
This is what pisses me off. If everyone were like him, okay, so he wants to stay home and listen to fucking live bands on YouTube, but if every band just...
Nobody would go out and fucking see shows.
Nobody would go out and fucking, perform either.
And see,
what do you want them to do? I'm sorry, dude. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to play behind the curtain, you fucking asshole?
Right.
Like, you can't, this is a passion. This is an art. This is why people do this. They want to be in front of the people. They want to see the people enjoying their shit. This is not about you. This isn't about the fucking crowd. This isn't about them. This is about the person on stage. That's why their name is in that fucking marquee and not you. You're such an idiot, man.
You're there for them.
Yeah, you're paying them to do this.
Right.
Why would that? Why? I don't get that, dude. Would fucking Rammstein be anything
without
the fucking visual aspect?
No.
Would fucking
Alice Cooper be anything without his props?
Like Led Zeppelin? Like, would Led Zeppelin be fucking anything if people didn't see Jimmy Page's schlong? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. You are an idiot.
Yeah, that's actually a really big insult.
Get out of my fucking
very huge insult.
You are the fucking reason, dude.
I like to do those things I did on stage.
I'll take one awkward guy who doesn't know how to headbang and just kind of moves around sporadically with his guitar because he's really fucking into it and wants to share that feeling with everybody over some asshole that just stands around kicking his fucking feet, looking at the floor while he plays guitar, doing nothing.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean,
or superficially, where people just fake it and do all this fake shit. Like, I would rather want one awkward guy that doesn't know how to headbang or do the fucking choreographed stuff over anybody with your view of perfect stage presence or no stage presence at all.
I want to see this guy's a fucking manager, dude.
It's seriously.
Look, Jay. Hold on. I'm sorry. Jay, listen. Up on stage, man. I saw you tonight, man. You're really good. It's really fucking great. I love the fucking shit. Let me double cam just so people get the idea of what I'm trying to say. Listen, Jay. You're good, man. Everything's good. You're fucking dope. But listen, you're moving too much. You're headbanging too much. Your hair's getting in your face. You're spitting it out, making weird faces. People are going to think that's weird. Just stop doing that. By the way, you know what? You should probably just put an X on the stage wherever you're going to stand and just stand there with a microphone in your mouth because that's what people are trying to say.
It's going to be great. We're going to have a wall around you.
Don't stand around too much because, don't have bad stage presence where if you're just standing around and not doing anything, that's a bad thing too. So don't move around.
Don't move around, but don't stand still.
Also, you know what? Fuck it. It doesn't matter because you're going to fuck it up anyway. Just curtains. Everybody put the curtains there. Yeah, just
kill yourself.
Fucking Kurt Cobain.
Make like Kurt Cobain.
Dude, this guy.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous because it's like, you don't, like, someone like me who gets really nervous getting on stage, that's kind of like fucky because I moved around to make myself comfortable.
And people like this doesn't help that.
Yeah, no, it's just like, it's nerve-wracking because it's like...
People like him.
I know I'm awkward on stage, but I like to move like I do because it makes me comfortable and some people do feel that movement. Like, they like it.
So not everybody can...
Not everybody digs it, but not everybody likes it, but I don't give a fuck because it makes me comfortable.
Not everybody can pick up a fucking microphone in front of 50 to 100 people.
I mean, how many times...
Start talking.
How many times did I have to, work myself up before a show?
Yeah, there was times where Jay had to take at least 6 shots before he went on stage. Then he punched the fucking stage. Anyway.
Made for a great show, though.
Next one. Fucking retarded. Pretending that the metal and punk scene are the same scene. That's not true.
See, I've never heard that.
I've never heard anyone.
I've never ever heard them ever compare that.
And they aren't linking arms in unity either. The majority of hybrid shows attempting to merge punk and metal bands end up with the same metalheads missing the punk bands.
See, the thing is,
but they do bleed together though. Like hardcore and punk and metal, it all kind of bleeds together.
What was the last show that we went and saw? We saw Full of Hell,
Power Violence,
grindcore, punk.
Right.
We saw who were they with?
Despised
Icon, which is
Revocation, which is like melodic death metal.
Melodic death. Then you had Napalm Death and Cattle Decap.
Fucking grindcore and grindcore.
So it's like no.
I think the grindcore scene mixes the two.
Yeah, there's always a bridge.
I don't think that metal and punk are the same scene because they definitely fucking aren't.
They're completely different, but I've never heard anybody say that they're within the same scene.
Yeah, I think the cross between punk and metal came together at the grindcore area.
Right, but
that's what people are really...
Well, even then, we perform shows as a deathcore band with bands that consider themselves alternative rock and... Like, I don't know. I don't think we played with a punk band, but still, you get the gist.
We played with a punk band before.
Okay, but still, we never say that it's intertwined. Do
you want to read this, or you just want to pass it? Because that's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, let's keep going. Pretending metalheads are sweethearts.
Okay, I want to hear this one.
So this is funny.
Nobody does. I mean, I know metalheads okay, well. The thing is that there's a stereotype against metalheads for being really satanic, evil people. And the whole point is that the majority of them aren't. So they're trying to break that stereotype. So the whole point is to highlight the fact that the majority of them aren't crazy. So it's not that we're pretending metalheads are sweetheart. It's all about breaking a stereotype, you asshole.
Hold on, read that end part, just the end part. Get over yourself. If your scene was as sweet as you claim it is, 80% of the music wouldn't be about murder, rape, and sex.
Are they serious?
Oh my god!
Do they not? Are they serious?
Oh my god!
Hey, Jay, do you know what my favorite animal is, dude?
What?
A cat. Ain't that just sweet? Aren't I just a fucking sweetheart?
Right.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? Whatever.
In Egypt,
about rape and murder.
In Egypt, cats were considered, the underworld, God, so...
it all comes together.
It all goes together. No, it's I'm just fucking... It was a joke, bro.
Deplatforming. Deplatforming him.
Deplatforming, okay.
Deplatforming him.
Hello, everyone. This is ScowlingAl through Alfonzo's mic, and I am here to bring you the news. Metalheads are not sweethearts. Thank you. Good night.
Metalheads are not people.
No, seriously, it's just that's ridiculous because, in a sense that no matter what show you go to, if you're in a mosh pit, if you fall, there's always going to be that one dude
pick you up.
that's going to hold his hand out for you to help pick you up.
Dude, at least 3 or 4.
They always have. Metalheads have that respect for each other. Like, yeah, they may not agree with a lot of things, but they have that respect.
Right.
Remember that time you and I went to that fucking? I think it was either a Monomarth or it was a Black Dahlia murder show where there was a guy in a fucking wheelchair. He was like digging it, and then the next minute we look off and then look back, and he's like, everyone's picking him up and holding him, making him crowd surf.
Everyone picked him up because he asked them to help him crowd surf.
And wheelchairs, I don't know if you know, are fucking heavy as fuck.
Especially when you have another, like, 200 pounds of person on it.
And like 4 or 5 metalheads lifted him up, and he fucking crowd surfed.
Yeah, dude.
And so it's that kind of shit that makes people like you look like total dicks.
Just like an asshat. You just need to move on with your life.
Look at this stereotyping bullshit.
Anyone who has friends with a metalhead for more than a week knows that most of us are neurotic, nihilistic, and judgmental. On top of that, we share the common pathologies of any other human from any other scene, such as narcissism, elitism, Wow, so it's almost like you're saying that the stereotypes against us don't really fit. They fit with everybody. Therefore, that for them to be unfairly applied to us as a majority is completely wrong.
So that means that nobody's a sweetheart.
Right.
That means, objectively, that means that nobody's a sweetheart.
Now, look, given there are there are people in metal bands now, famous, even popular metal bands that are complete dickheads, doesn't mean that's the whole metal scene as a whole.
Like there's the grind mother. There's the fucking grandmother in grindcore.
Like fucking, what was it? Actually, I heard rumor that Metallica's lead singer is a complete dick.
Right, he is.
Yeah, and so it's like
out of tune one shit.
It's like, that doesn't mean like the same person like Corey Taylor from Slipknot is going to act like a complete dick towards you. It's like him, from what I've seen, he's like the coolest, chillest dude you'd ever meet.
This is the kind of guy I don't want to hang out with at a metal show.
So, Mike, when a guitar goes out of stage, or when a guitar goes out of tune on stage, what do you usually do with that guitar?
Break it.
Well,
tune it.
You tune it.
You stomp your fucking chromatic tuner, and you tune it.
Well, if you're Metallica, if one string is slightly out of tune to where you can barely notice it, but if you notice it and it's out of tune, you stop the song midway through the song and throw a hissy fit about why it's not in tune, and then wait until one of your roadies come out to grab it and then give you another guitar.
But
that is in tune.
That is way better than making songs about murder, rape, and Satan.
Oh yeah. Being a total fucking asshole to your roadies and being, holier, better than thou, fucking.
Having
beating me with a guitar.
Just having fucking roadies in general, like
take fucking your own shit.
Nah, man, I think I would. If I had the chance, I'd have roadies.
Yeah, it depends on how much equipment you're hauling and everything. And
how much time I actually have to take care of stuff.
Fucking tune your own. Know how to tune your own fucking.
Know to tune your guitar, or have a guitar on standby on the stage with you somewhere where you just be like, oh shit, and just quickly plug something in if you have that much of a problem with it.
Dude, even if it's fucking out of tune, just
retune it.
You can stop mid-song. Don't make the whole band stop mid-song.
Did he go on stage with no fucking tuner?
Exactly.
Did he go on stage with no fucking tuner? Are you made of chocolate?
Are you made of chocolate?
I do want to kind of, go over the
Are you literal chocolate?
I do want to kind of go over the whole, if you're seen as as sweet as you claim it is, 80% of the music wouldn't be about murder, rape, and Satan. Because that is the one that stands out to me the most.
How about all the people that... Go ahead.
It stands out to me the most out of this whole article, mainly because if this is a real metalhead writing this article, he would understand why 80% of the music is about murder, rape, and Satan. And
it's the only place you can go to for that.
Yeah, it's basically a horror movie in a musical
and even then, it's a majority of it are stories.
Yeah, it's all about the story. It's all about bringing people into that,
I wrote songs about exorcisms. I wrote songs about,
And you don't believe in exorcism?
No, I don't believe in exorcism. I don't believe in that shit. No, but I wrote songs that were about exorcisms. I wrote religious songs that I don't believe in. Like,
you told a story.
This guy must not like horror movies.
Dude, this is like saying that Stephen King is fundamentally a piece of shit because he writes horror novels.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this guy must not like horror movies because about 80% of horror movies have murder, rape, and Satan in it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I guess...
so do all of your favorite horror movies, you dumbass.
Dumbass, dude.
Literally every single one of my songs were about every single one of those things, except, but it's like, I don't believe in that shit.
Ignoring your friend's blatant substance abuse problem. Okay.
That is wrong.
Hold on. I want to...
That, I know, that's wrong.
Read that, AJ. I want to kind of...
I wrote, deleted, and rewrote this paragraph about 5 times. Oh, okay, so hold on. Before we go on, just make a note that he sat and actually thought about this statement a lot and actually edited it down to what we have now. So this is his well thought out
final thoughts.
Right.
No, because he has one more left. Isn't he such a sweetheart?
He is.
Because he's such a sweetheart.
He's such a sweetheart.
Because he needed to rewrite this paragraph.
Oh, yeah, to make sure that it was...
Dude, you're such a sweetheart just for, reviewing this article.
Just so I'm not...
Well, how many times did he say? Wait.
5 times.
5 times over.
No, he had to rewrite the paragraph.
Oh, just because, whatever, just for us, that's...
I feel happy because I
literally don't want to punch a baby in the face right now.
Let Mike get out a fucking sentence.
You cut me off
I know.
Every single time. Mike
I love you.
wanted to have his little moment in the spotlight.
Nope.
Ignoring your friend's blatant substance abuse. So I wrote, deleted, and rewrote this paragraph about 5 times before deciding I'll just mention it now and elaborate on it later because this is something that deserves its own article. I know damn well that any of you reading this can name at least one person in your respective scene that's living a life of quiet desperation, drowning their sadness away, shooting their social anxiety up their nose. What the fuck does this have to do with your band?
Yeah, right. No,
what does this have? What
does this have to do with anything?
The thing that the metal scene has to eradicate. What does this have to do with the metal scene? What does that have to do with the metal scene?
Well, hold on.
That's any fucking scene.
Hold on. Isn't there a big epidemic with drugs and metal?
I feel like
No, not any more so than any other fucking genre.
Well, true.
Dude,
yeah,
all the
true.
hicks around here listen to fucking country and they down pills like it's no tomorrow.
That is true. That is true. I'm sorry.
I mean, granted, Cannibal Corpse's guitarist just got fucked for a bunch of meth, but regardless, though, that doesn't have anything to do with the music.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the music.
I mean, dude, we've had moments, all of us, we've all had moments where we're just you need to chill out on that.
Right.
Nobody ignores that shit.
Nobody ignores it.
And not only that, how do you know that the people are ignoring it? Right. If your friend is fucking showing substance abuse symptoms, and you're not talking to him, you're a bad fucking friend.
Right. What pisses me off is that he's just finding problems and blaming them all on the metal scene.
Yeah.
Do you know somebody who's in prison? Well, that needs to be eradicated in the metal scene because the metal scene clearly had the. It's that's a problem of its own. The metal scene has nothing to do with that.
Okay, with this last one, I really hope this isn't a fucking satirical.
Hey, man.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Thinking you're talented, but you're not, so put your guitar down. Gorguts is the only band. Gorguts is everything. Gorguts is all. So
this is
obviously a joke.
This is a big finale.
Yeah.
That is the big fucking whopper to his article.
I'm really hoping that this is just a...
He actually has a good point.
AJ.
Oh, man.
Damn it, AJ. Why would you do that? Metal sucks, we can grow
you guys weren't supposed to find this. See, you guys were not supposed to find this. Metal bands on any gig, let alone a weeknight, is terrible. Dude, fuck you and your little harem of dumbasses.
Oh my god, what an idiot. Alright,
all of you fucking people need to be beheaded. All of you need to
they all agree?
So that you can't fucking breathe.
Well, alright, so... I mean, good on you, dude. I mean,
so really all that was to build up to advertise a band?
No, because he's saying that Gorguts is his favorite band or whatever, but regardless, though, I thought for a second it was going to be satirical, and we just read all that for nothing.
Yeah.
But I think he just couldn't think of a 15th and just put that.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, it's to make it all lighthearted and be like, see, you can't take me too seriously.
And then to advertise a fucking band.
But you actually wrote this fucking article and didn't put anything like, this is all satirical at the fucking end of it. So all we have to go off of is this, and you're a fucking dumbass.
That's fucking lame.
You're on camera.
That's fucking lame.
Again.
What was the timestamp?
2:33.
Oh no.
Dude, AJ has the same fart every single time I hear it.
He probably fuckers his butt, his butthole.
A little bit. I kind of.
Man.
I play the fart.
It's fucking. We are at 2:33. We're gonna cut this bitch probably in some areas. Alright guys, check out our Patreon, check out our Facebook, like and subscribe if you like this shit. Thumbs up and subscribe if you
subscribe
like,
and up
this shit if you like it.
Yeah.
I might do more live streams on my YouTube.
Me and Jay have been playing a lot of Overwatch on the stream lately, so we're gonna if you guys start seeing more video game live shits, sorry, we're not turning into a Let's Play channel. We just like to do anything.
Fuck around and play video.
And I've been kind of making Vine-esque videos if you want to ever check them out.
I'm working on a music video with Earthworm.
Why won't you just come out and tell the truth about how to eat? Oh, I know, it's because you are receiving handouts from companies that produce food products that cause disease.
That should be out in the next couple months. Alright, that's it. So, thanks guys. We will talk to you later.
Peace out.
See ya.
Eat my fucking asshole.
Eat my shorts, bro.